So, last time you all decided that you were going to do some more exploring. As you did so, you decided to take a fight into a room, and with a few lucky plasma shots, shot the generator. Sorry, no, shot the control unit beside the generator that was controlling the conveyor belts, and supercharged the heating element as it closed all the vents, which then opened the other vents, flooding it with hot air and forcing those little Tyranids out into the open, summoning about 7 little snake boys to go over and bite and nom on you. And that wasn't too fun, as it appeared. As it turned out that after all was said and done, you ran into some issues. Those issues being that Portiel, sadly, almost died.
Oh, nothing.
And because of that, he incurred some losses. Specifically has a new nerve condition. And also got his eye ripped out of him.
And the socket is absolutely destroyed, so I need reconstructive surgery to even put a augmented eye in.
Yes, your face is bleeding. It does not look pretty.
Minus the bleeding part, because I'm Astartes.
So, as it's nice and, kind of bulged up over on it, you eventually go up the elevator and find yourself back at the church, where you go back through the main elevator and crawl your way through the door, all bloodied and bruised, as you see the head of security, Drusius, looks over at you and says, "Oh, you returned."
My character is pretty much being dragged by everyone else.
What'd you say, Artorius?
Sorry, make way for the injured. Get me a stretcher, god damn it. God damn it.
He looks to you and says, "Stretcher? You'd break the stretcher, fat ass."
Ah, yes, Drusius, I'm so glad to see you still here.
So am I.
Move out of the way,
I'm
man.
thrilled.
We're getting him to the Archmagos.
Oh, skip the chatter already, Artorius. Let's get this man to the rest pod.
That's what I'm saying. Get Drusius out of my goddamn way, and we'll get there.
Rest pod.
Do we just kind of move past him towards the Magos?
Yeah. You can.
Unmolested.
he doesn't ask you to drop a bolter this time.
He doesn't, or he does?
He doesn't. Saying that your
hands
are
I'm gonna
full.
draw my bolter and put it to his head.
He doesn't ask you, seeing as your hands are full. As you walk into the Ogmeyer shop, the Archimagos looks at you and says, "Ah, have you brought more fresh meat back from the butcher shop?"
Be quiet, machine man, and fix this, brother. This dark angel of the Emperor's chosen.
Fixing? Where would I begin?
Well, for one, his fetching eye is out. His fracking eye is missing.
He looks at
and
the
he's bleeding out
apothecary.
of it.
I believe you wish to ask him that.
Yeah, it's probably best the apothecary kind of diagnoses him.
But Sora looks to Portiel. I can most definitely diagnose you are in fact suffering from a missing eye.
In my medical opinion, you're missing an eye.
Portiel is like hardly coherent, being dragged along.
Magos, this brother requires an medic to replace his lost eye. The socket is shot and beyond even the tools that I have at my disposal. Pray tell, do you have one available in your stock?
For the flesh is weak, and thus I should. I will require payment.
Aye, my
Portillo
ghost.
does, or Portillo does like an pretty much unconscious intimidation check. I'm joking.
Name thy price, Magos.
I believe for the reconstruction, 2 wealth will be sufficient.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Lay him to my table then.
You are, brother. He took
What's
care
he
of me, as I can trust his work does work efficiently.
As you bring him over to the table, he begins
It's
to
funny, gang.
fasten. He begins to fasten iron restraints down on you. And he looks to you and says, "Would you like anesthesia?"
I look at him. Like, Portillo actually looks at him pretty freaking out of it. And whatever you think is best, Archmagos.
He looks at the apothecary.
Hey, this
You-
brother's suffered enough. Administers, I guess, can I sort of move to administer anesthesia?
He says to you, "Would you like the free option or the paid option?"
What option?
Magos, humor me. What is the difference between these options?
His mechadendrite hand holds a thunder hammer out. "This is the free option." And then the other one holds out a concoction of liquid. "This is the paid option."
Well, do we get to keep the Thunderhammer after?
No.
Can I
Oh,
inspect? From my kids specifically, I know my Northeastern or Reductor, neither of them have sort of anything like that. Could I inspect the salamander Northeastern that I've been carrying with me, if maybe by chance it has some sort of anesthesia on it?
Sure. Roll me a. Let me check real quick here. Pull
Get some utility
this
out of this thing.
up. Where did my thingy go? I just had it. There it is. Waiting for my
Throw this in the trash.
thingy to load.
Throw in the trash. Okay.
Roll me a investigation check.
Investigation, okay. That'll be a 5. That is Wrath of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I scored 4 on the roll.
Also, a reminder that you each have 2 wrath points now. You had no glory from last session, and I still have a point to ruin. You find in the Salamander Athesium there is not a where normally there would be the anesthesia compartment. There's instead just a torture.
Upon disappointingly inspecting the Salamander Narthesium, Sorio looks to the Magos and then looks to Portil and grabs Portil's shoulder, looking him in his one good eye. Organic eye to organic eye. Brother, you may have to endure this one additional trial this night.
Alright. I undergo the free trial.
Oh, you're gonna take the Thunderhammer instead of just no anesthesia?
What?
I step in.
What do
and I
you
go,
mean?
Yeah.
I go, "Oh,
You don't
oh,
have to get anesthesia.
Megos,
Yeah.
I have 80, we have 85 ordos. How many ordos will it take to cure this man's eye?
I do not take the inquisitional subject coin. Do I look like some petty? Do I look like
Check.
some petty shop to you that's run by the blasted administratum?
Catch up with the times, old man.
Can I roll a strength check to knock him out instead?
No, don't knock out the fucking Magos.
Sure.
No, Magos. Like, not the Magos.
Go
that's like-
for it. Go
Can I
for it,
interject?
Malachi.
Can I interject?
You can most certainly, if you wish.
Yes, I do, because the Magos right now is the one thing that might give my brother and I back.
I'm not gonna knock out the Magos. I'm gonna knock out
But I
both you.
spend a
So we don't
point
have
of
to pay.
ruin to make it so he still punches.
Who?
Malachi, roll your punch.
But it's for Portillo. It's not for the Magos. Just in
Oh.
case. That's
Yes,
what I think
roll
you guys
your
got confused.
punch.
So it's to knock him out, so he goes to sleep.
Yes, roll your punch.
Yeah, let's roll my punch. And
Oh.
there we
Just
go.
as my ruin wanted.
Yes, I got a 5.
Roll me a d6.
And I'll get my new
Another one?
character ready.
He's not gonna die, bro. It'll be fine. It's just free anesthesia.
Punch me in the fucked up eye socket.
Melody, stop punching. Get
You
out.
knock him
Roll
out
it.
and break his jaw.
Shh. Over there. Okay.
So you smack him as he's knocked out, and you hear a noticeable crack as his jawline has been snapped.
Magos, how much extra will be for a new jaw?
1 extra wealth.
His jaw will heal. He's in the starties.
His jaw will heal. You might have a click every time you talk, but it's fine.
Actually, no.
I was better off crawling in here.
Can I roll leadership to force Malachi to pay for it?
You can try.
That seems like more of an intimidation thing.
Oh yeah,
Be
what would I have
funny
to?
as
Would it be leadership, or what would I have to roll for that to force
Leadership.
him to? Okay.
You don't get a bonus on this.
I don't think
Okay.
he has enough intelligence for leadership to work on him.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the roll.
Damn.
Malachi, are you resisting this?
Yes. Can I roll deception and say that I'm broke and have him pay for it?
Use your value deception, not your boosted deception.
Let's see. Deception. Oh, it's only 2. I definitely won't be able to do it now that I have more deception. But oh shit. Guess I'll roll another one. Oh, is that 2? I guess.
2 2s, nothing. So, for breaking his jaw, you feel a little bit bad, and you
Yeah.
hand over 1 wealth.
Hey, can it be like enhanced jaw? This is 1 health. Make him like a metal jar or something.
1
so he
wealth
can bite
is
people.
that you hand over to him. So the
Yeah, that's my last
Archmagos,
wealth.
he gets to
I got
work.
it.
So after having you down, knocked out, he lays the Thunderhammer into its interlock maglocks again, and begins to get to work. Upon which he takes out of a jar of biofluid a mechanical socket and begins to cut the skin, remove tissue and bone, and start emplacing a full augmetic section of metal and circuitry and sinew that I don't think any of you want to be explained to you in good detail, correct?
Yeah, hit me, tube salt.
That was cool.
Okay, so as you said, to describe it in detail?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
He begins removing the layer of skin after snipping off. First, he outlines the area that he wants to, burning it in with a laser. As the laser burns in the sections and cross-hatch patterns, he begins to remove the skin bit by bit, square by square. When removing the skin and peeling it off, the flesh clings to it, trying its best to regenerate, as the Astartes cells are doing their job to try to continuously heal him. Getting annoyed at this, the Archmago slaps you on the chest with his mechadendrite and then continues work as he breaks one of your ribs to force your body to focus on that first. And then he begins to remove more layers. After removing all the skin, you see a half-fleshed face covered in bleeding down the side of the pulpit, where he then starts removing the sinew and the fat as well as the extra tissue, cutting it from the top and around the edges and then just kind of scooping it out bit by bit, avoiding the major bone structures for the moment. And as he's carving that out and replacing where the nerves would go, he then gets this metal graft. And this graft is then laid in place where it begins to hook up its bioaugmetics to the circuits and the servos. As when it's laid in place, there's a like mechadendrite holding it above you, where the wires are being like interspliced and laced over with flesh. Some fluid gets injected upon them, which forces your cells to then kind of grow around it. Because you're in Astartes, this is a much easier of a process, as it's kind of like lowered in, and the nerves manage to kind of grapple around each individual bit in the vessels, began to get hooked up to a background pump system, as well as a few other chips that begin to regulate things that hardwire them into your brain. Next is the visual cortex. There's a visual cortex module that's placed inside the socket that is then hooked into the back of your neck. In the back of your neck of Astartes, there's a couple sockets that get involved with like augmetics and being able to like see things in sight and stuff. One of those slots is taken up. So if you wanted to wear something like a it's more used for dreadnought status, but if you wanted to use something like modern Centurion armor, you would have to unlink it and then relink yourself into the armor, so you have full vision capacity, but that's for a different thing down the line. So one of your back slots is taken up on your neck, feeding this visual feed into it, as there's now a metal piece that goes from the back of your neck around it, kind of like a coupling. They then travels wires that are hardwired into your skull around the back and stretch directly into your back cavity of your skull and spine. Hooked up to that is then the cortex module, and then lays the eye. As a full prosthesis eye is laid in, he looks to you, Soriel, and says, "What would your Astartes want? Would he want a scope eye, or is he a gunner, or is he a fighter?"
This man is a... Oh.
What would... So, augmetics. So...
This is for
what eyes are
purely
you
visual
talking
appearance, nothing to do with skill-based appearance. Visual appearance, do you want the ability to essentially have the bionic eye from Space Marine, or do you want to have the normal helmet with a bionic inside of it?
I want it to look mean.
Okay, so you want the bionic eye helmet.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah, that works.
you get a cyber eye placed inside the socket that is then automatically hooked up into it, so as you come out, you have like a metal plate where your part of your face, where like your eye and forehead are, patched in around you. I can see if I can find an image of this.
Yeah, I'm wondering how it looks with the helmet. I can vision it without, like, I can
It's just a bionic eye from Space Marine, essentially, where the augmetic part is stuck in like half your face. Let me see if I can find a picture for you.
Got to 40k, God forbid if you say Astartes.
Here we go. Found it. This is kind of what it looks like. Where it's a metal piece with a, not that large of a lens, mind you, but it's a full metal piece to the side of your face that's kind of bolted on the side of it, replacing the skin and the patchwork there was. There's a decently sized augmetic lens that's there, and it's sheened over, and on the inside of it, if people are close enough, they can see what appears to be a mechanical eye and some kind of mechanical fluid that's looking around to keep everything oiled, but it is a mechanical slash bio-augment eye. From here, you could make augmetics into it, but it is now done. As you awaken, you feel a stiff pain from the back of your neck all the way up, as you notice on the side of your face, on the left side of it, where the eye was, there's also a bolt into the side of your neck and jaw, where the Archmago says, "Your comrade can be thanked for that."
Your services continue to be of service to the Imperium, Magos.
To feel pain is to feel alive. It will be a reminder of your trials.
So you now have a metal eye / augmented face.
Alright.
It is no...
Is there a mirror nearby?
He shows you a mirror.
Yeah, look at it. I nod. I look to the Archmagos. Portil says, "Thank you. This will aid me bringing fear and misery to the enemies of the Imperium. I'll take this in consideration in the future. I appreciate your services."
As he stands up,
Yes,
Soriel grips
yes.
Sor goes to grab Eyes, arms with him and says, Aye, brother. Well met. Because they have, augmented eyes each now.
Oh, God.
They're bonding over. Robot eye.
Portil dodges Soriel's advances. Yeah. Yeah, Portil dips his head to Soriel. Says, "Too soon."
Well met, brother. Fair enough.
Yeah, I stretch, rub my jaw, look around and ask, "What happened?" As I realize that some work was done to Portil's jaw.
And Malachi just steps back.
Well, brother, you're still wounded. I believe a trip to the rest spot may still be required for our team.
Oh damn, that's what your augment looks like? Man, your face is fucked.
Hello, handsome. Alright, are we doing a full rest now?
By the Emperor, I didn't
Depends.
expect him to shave you as well.
What is my wounds at? Did Soriel heal any of them?
Were you not
Two
tracking?
wounds.
I
two
believe I
wounds
was.
out of your max.
2 wounds out of my max. Yeah.
And the rest
Yeah.
depends on a few things. So if you want to rest, you can go to rest now. But mind you, you're not able to take a respite because you don't have the upgrade for the rooms yet.
Alright. Well, Portil just walks out and goes to the EXP exchange and just kind of reflects on the situation and his new situation while everyone else takes care of their business.
What would any of you like to do while present before rest?
I am all set at the Archmagos, but what I do need is I do believe I need more healing. I am at 6 mortal wounds, and I do need some heals.
Wound check.
Well,
Everyone have left.
Because my wounds are sorry about that. My wounds are my resilience 13. Is that what I'm at? Am I retarded? Oh no, max wounds. Okay, yeah, I'm at 13 max
the
wounds.
thing that says wounds is the thing that is wounds.
That is fair.
Once again, wound check. How many does everyone have relative to their maximums?
Oh, so I got
low.
6 up. I'm at less than half. So you have
Apparently, I only have 2 wounds right now after you're done healing me.
Yeah, you have 6. You have 2. Kyle. Oh, sorry.
I have 12.
Yeah, you're fucking fine. And I have 5. So,
Sorry about that, by the way. Yeah, no, I use the Wrath and Glory sheet on Doctor Doom to keep track of it, and sometimes it likes to delete stuff.
I just have
Is there
a
any-
PDF that I've been marking.
For wounds, like the rest pod won't fully heal us, or the
What are you asking?
if there's anyone here I can pay to give
Well-
me a stim to heal me.
So this is the thing that you read before in the Blood Archives, is that each of the areas have different upgrades, right? So the Restopods currently only allow for regroups, and regroups are like an hour or two. They're short rests. You can only heal one person at a time, whereas you can then purchase, or you can give the sister Ordos to help her upgrade the rooms and make them more efficient and better.
How many orders would that take to upgrade the rest of pods?
Check
So it would take
the-
100. It would take 100 for to get the long rests at the pod.
It's 100. Okay, so we're at 85 right now, which is great.
I thought it was 95 with your. I think you had 15, right? And we found.
I had
80?
15, but whatever we
I
added
thought we
to it,
found
I
80.
had on my sheet. So I had 10, but then we had like 75. So I just
don't know.
added it. That's 85 total, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 85 total. As far as extra war gear or loot or anything that anyone here has acquired, so is there any that we could then potentially let me take a look here? Is there anyone we could sell stuff for?
Now I've got nothing extra. I do have an extra chainsword per se, but like, can I sell that for 20 ordos?
What are you asking?
Unfortunately, we didn't.
Is there a place I could sell weapons for ordos?
The scrap shop.
Scrap shop. Can a chainsword get 20 ordos?
What's the rare? Check the rarity.
Don't you
Okay.
already have Rosius?
Yeah, that's why I would
that's why I
sell
was the chainsword.
You can trade the chainsword for something of equivalent rarity, too.
That's what I'm
Correct?
saying. It doesn't show me on the Doctors of Doom sheet that I have. I think go into the
I
fucking
can go to the war gear. Don't worry.
the war gear.
You said
Yeah, you
chainsword.
hit edit.
So chainsword is a 4 common. Every point of common, every point of rarity is 10 ordos. So you could sell it for 40 ordos.
Does anybody else have something that's worth 40 ordos?
Probably sell my bow pistol. I never use it.
You know what? So we'll do that because that gets us. We'll have 120 total, and then we could upgrade the rest of pods.
Yeah, so I never use my bow pistol and like my Astartes knife, so I can probably sell those if we need it.
Do you go over to
Yeah.
Archmagos Jotun?
Okay.
Jonet?
Talus go over to walk over there, but first Talus actually wanted to stop by the altars of prayer.
Okay. So, Marduk, you go to see him. So we'll start with Talus. You're going over to Marduk.
Word better, I say with contempt.
My glorious cousin, for it is a pleasure to see you is in such a place of prayer. For what might I do for you today?
The Emperor protects and he witnesses all. And I kind of glare at that book and that book that he has is like clasped to his back, or where's the book at?
The book, he is holding it at his side, and it has a metal clamp on it.
That book of yours. It does not seem like the Laetitio Divinitatis.
This book here, it was an old book that my mentor had, and I carried it just as long as he has. It carries with me the stories of my men, and in it my brothers that fell, and so I wish to hold it dear, sort of a journal of sorts. My diaries,
Your
my
men?
contempts, my secrets, my deepest fears, all bound to a single book.
Your men and the brothers that fell were traitors.
Yes, they were, and I love them still. I don't love their actions, but I love them as brothers.
Love the traitor. I love the traitor as well. I love him when I decapitate him. I love him when I end his miserable life from this existence, for it is through love that I crush all who oppose the Emperor.
That is true
Y'all-
enough, cousin. However, I speak of a familial bond. Would you not feel pity, loss, in overall sadness of your brother if he fell to the dark heresies? Would you not feel the sadness? Would you not love what he was before? Would you not hold at least some bit of want to have him back to the side of which light was?
It is bred in your own genes, for I have slain many of my own brothers, and all of them were corrupt beyond reason.
What did you say
That
to him
book
before?
of yours should be burned, Mardat. You should do it yourself before I see fit to do it for you. And I turn because I'm getting flustered, and I march towards the altar and shrine, and I pray and offer a incense burning to the Emperor.
Okay, roll me a willpower.
Willpower. Nope, wrong fucking thing. There we go.
Are you
All right,
doing
Wrath, I have
this?
1
Oh.
and only 1 point.
Oh, Okay, so I'm wondering, are you doing this as an offering?
Yeah, it's just an offering for overall well-being of the party.
Okay. I need to check. And what did you say you got?
It was a Wrath of 1 and then only 1 other point.
You roll a Wrath of 1, score 1 point, and say that you're wishing for well-being of the party. Oh my god.
Well, I need to know if it's an
Yeah.
offering or not, because things are...
All it was he burnt a little incense. I don't really have anything to offer to the shrine.
I just need to know if your prayer is an offering. You said it's an offering. An offering doesn't mean you have to necessarily give something. It's that you're willing to give something if it's required.
Okay, yeah, I'm willing to give something to the Emperor if it's required. To the Emperor is the specific connotation I
You
want
feel
to
all of the room turn cold as ice begins to form at the bottom of your boots and the chilling wind comes at your back as a shadow appears in front of you, dark and empty, as it appears to be a full set of what is in a Terminator suit. A sword is placed at your forehead, the tip at your nose, and the power sheath turned on as it ripples slowly from the hilt down to the very point. And as it gets to the point, slowly coming towards you, it says, in this booming voice to you, "What would you sacrifice to bring your brother back?"
What would I sacrifice to bring my brother back?
What would you
Interesting.
sacrifice to make it so he doesn't feel the pain of this cold? What would you do if it was Finn to the Chaos Gods? Would you slay him to never have his soul claimed? Or would you sacrifice yourself in his place?
I would prevent any soul from going to the powers that are evil, the powers that call themselves chaos. I would sacrifice myself to stop one of my brothers from falling, and yet I would never see any soul go to them. I would rather us all go to death than to see a fraction of somebody turn to that of chaos.
The voice continues as the power sword is lit, and I need to find a specific quote.
Right. Hey.
Oh, my stupid fucking notes. Load! Sorry.
You're all good. Smoke break.
He says to you in a familiar voice, "It is true. There is no forgiveness for treachery, no absolution for those who turn from the Emperor's light. For the traitor's greatest weapon is not his blade, but that is still the lie that your brother would tell you." But
This familiar
remember,
voice, can I place what it is, or is it just a
it
familiar
feels
voice?
deep and fatherly, as if you feel as if your mind's kind of coiling and reeling, where you just heard a quote from the lion, but it was said in a voice that was not his own, distorted and warped beyond measure, as you hear another one, as it says to you, "From what you would hear of your brothers, hear me well. For its heresy is not born from a single act of rebellion. It begins with doubt. It's nurtured by pride, and reaches maturity in secrecy. When we were the first legion, we do not bend, we do not yield, and if that darkness within your heart was cast out of now, you should embrace it. But I tell you this, for if you should come for yourself, and if you should honor your most servile death, for within the next thousands years of which you will endure your shame, this is the ones you would call fallen. And let me tell you, heresy is not the condemned which you seek. You may put out heresy of others, but have you not succumbed to heresy yourself? Do you not feel the slow withering of your soul? The slow doubts crawling in, the wants and greeds, the prides of lust. You would condemn to the preacher, but do you not feel it crawling upon your back the very moment you condemn him to pray here?
I did not mean to, my lord.
I am not your emperor. I am not your father. I'm instead your fears manifest. And I live inside you forever.
I deny you, voice from the warp. You are nothing but taint. And I
Says the
turn away.
man who sleeps in it. As it disappears.
No. I'm trying to hold my ears together. Oh no,
Bravo. Bravo.
I'm the gooner.
The idols in his
Har
pocket are
har
vibrating.
Horace Kane, gooner of the Imperium. Har har hard.
You would think he's Emperor's child, but he just likes porn.
Look at that sultry bolter gun.
I fucking feel the weight of the papers in my pocket all the more heavier.
So, I was about to get to that as you're reading my mind. You
No.
feel the papers literally get heavy as they creak against your armor. And you feel as if you get up, the weight of your own condemnation as you just chewed a guy out for keeping essentially a diary of his thoughts when you have been soliciting yourself into thinking you're good for lusting over a woman? Really? You and Astartes, his fucking angel, lusting over a sister of battle who worships him all the same? You freak.
If they're right. What if I'm a hypocrite? No. No, it's the children that are wrong.
Oh, God. You get a... I need you to roll me a, conviction test. What'd you get?
I got a 3 with a wrath of 3.
You mean you got a 2 with a wrath of 3?
My first die says 3.
Yeah, 3, which is nothing. 5, which is 1 point. Oh, 3. I see 3. Okay, 3, 3. I'm stupid. 3, 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you managed to pass.
Yay.
You feel conviction for the small sin of, carrying the papers in your pocket, but they are not the same as having a haunted book demon at your side at all times, whether you realize it or not. Lusting for titties is not the same as carrying a demon book.
Yes. Yes. And I feel pride in that, and I march back to the party.
Yet, because of that conviction test, from now on you feel the weight of those pictures in your pocket.
Oh, shit.
It's like an extra 5 pounds. Not a lot, but enough that you would feel it when you walk.
I sent you a message, Athlin, on what I'm doing. And
Okay.
you just confirm if that's cool or not.
Let me check real quick here. Where was it? You did check the XP exchange scale, right? Before texting me this.
The EXP exchange? What do you mean?
Go to the Blood Archive and look at the XP exchange of Novos as it details the rarity to XP value in scaling.
Blood Archive.
In the Discord, the Blood Archive.
Oh, okay.
I have all the shops built into different tabs, so you can do this on your own and then come to me when you're ready for stuff. As that states, you head back Artorias to everyone else, and as you pass, Marduk says, "Did you find what you were praying for, cousin?"
I found more enlightenment and more pride in what it is to be an Astartes who is unburdened by the sin of his father. And then I turn and I leave.
He says to you, "While I share your hatred of heresy, I still feel sorrow for my brothership, and I wish to try to reform them as such as I have been reformed. And so when I feel sadness for them, when I feel love for them, it is for what they could become, for what they were before all this, not for what they are now. I have
They
hope.
are now. The only redemption they have is fire.
I may
And that book
disagree with you.
yours needs to join it.
I may disagree with you, but that is all the same as the Emperor has allowed choice for us. And in that choice, this is the path I've chosen.
Your paths are narrowing, for when I am done with my missions here, I will see that no heresy remains here. And then I would rejoin the party. And we were gonna, I guess we'll go to the shop. Does anybody else want to sell anything?
Yeah. I'm Portil's just gonna sell stuff. I'm not gonna exchange stuff, Ordos wise. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna. That'd be considered respecking. I'm not gonna respec.
What's considered a respecking to you?
Oh, swapping talents.
Yeah, you can buy talents, but you cannot sell them. You would have to respec to get everything back and redo it.
Yeah, I just swapped it back.
Yeah, you can always buy, you can always exchange your stuff for the XP and then buy new talents to get more stuff. That's what it's there for. But because respecking and getting XP is two different things, you know that, right?
Yeah, it's two different things.
So you could sell the weapons to him and get the XP out of the rarity of the item. So for example, if you exchange
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, that's what I said the scaling's for, is that you, when you read it, you can exchange items or war gear found for XP. This is based upon the rarity of the item. That's the scaling. And then under that's respecking. To respec, if you want to respec, it's 50 Ordos plus the XP taken of loss of 100 XP and such. So under the current guys, if you took your bolt gun and your chain axe, those are both 5 rarities. 5 rarities is equal to 14 XP. That's 28 XP plus your Astartes combat knife of a 3 and dueling grip of 3. 3 and 3, that's 8, 16. So 28 plus 16, 30, 40, 44 XP in total.
So that XP will be for the person, right? Not for the party?
The singular person.
Yeah, I thought we were doing orders, so like orders or whatever. So we
He's
can have
talking
the
about
band.
getting something for his character for a build he wants to do.
Oh, okay.
So while you can exchange items for XP, it is not that great, but if you have extra stuff that you want to get rid of, it is an option to go down for long-term
It's not.
investment.
Yeah, it's definitely not point for point. I'm looking for the shop one.
And you said to scrap stuff. What does the scrap shop sell? I forgot what they sell or what they trade for or whatever.
The scrap shop specifically sells war gear.
Okay. So just regular war gear.
It's basically the scrap shop and the Augmire shop are essentially the same thing, where I have to roll a d10 based upon the availability of the item you want and the rarity wealth scaling. Same thing, I just didn't want to post the same thing twice.
Okay. Oh yeah. I was looking at that.
When she's essentially the same thing, but so you're done there. You are heading over to the scrap shop.
Yep. I rejoined the guys.
Okay. You head over to the scrap shop as Archmagos. Jeanette is standing there.
Nice. So how much would the buy value be per rarity? Is it point
There's
for
a
point?
10.
There's a chart.
I think it said 10 per every like for level 1 or level 2.
Are you talking about
rarity.
sell or buy rarity? What are you talking about? For
I'm talking about this is the chart.
yeah,
Okay, this is exchange. So
rare
this is what
to-
I get. What's the buy value?
that is both the chart of sell and buying for wealth exchange. Ordos is different. I'll put it in here so you can see.
Okay, in that case, I'll just sell my Astartes combat knife and bolt gun and get the chain axe and dueling grip.
The Ordo exchange is 1 wealth equals 10 Ordos. To that end, the sell and buy value are the same for the wealth scale, but availability determines what is there. So you can
Could
sell.
I see if they?
So if you're wanting to sell your stuff, for example, you're selling the bolt gun, which is a 5. The 5 gets you 2
Yep.
wealth. You want to buy something, you got to roll a d10 for me, and then it determines what the number is on the chart, then determines did it go up in price, did it go down in price, is it available, is it corrupted?
Okay, yeah, no, I'll sell my bolt gun, 2 wealth, and I'm gonna ask about a power axe. I'm gonna roll a d10. An 8.
Interesting.
Okay, so your 8 is it's not available right now.
It's not available.
She says, I'm very sorry, Astartes. I do not have a power axe for sale at the moment. My stock ever shifts back and forth as these hard times are on all of us. The Omnisci can oversee only so many things.
Portia looks to Jonat and says, what efficient melee weapons do you have on hand by chance? Want me to roll you another dice?
Availability is an ask thing, so like
Oh, it's an ask. Okay.
you ask and request it and then roll the die.
Yes. Yeah. Can I ask about a power fist?
Roll me a d10.
Two.
Not available.
Available. Okay.
Are there more
Alright.
stims available?
Are there more what available?
Apothecary stims?
Roll a d10.
Okay.
And do they have weapons that aren't necessarily of Astartes make as well?
It's all war gear.
Just in general. All right.
Just war
got a
gear
5.
general.
Also, I got a question about melta bomb. Do those reset when you reload or no? If I buy them.
I said that all grenades reset when you hit a reload. That you just find
so-
more of them. So if you
Okay.
have a grenade in your possession of a certain particular kind, you hit a
Yeah,
reload
but
to
so-
get the amount of grenades
yeah.
back. The amount of grenades that you have in your pool is based upon your strength rating, not your boosted value. So if your strength rating is a 3, you have 3 grenades before you have to reload.
Sweet.
So if my strength is 6, I have 6.
What's your strength rating?
Like rating is 6.
Then you can throw 6 grenades before you have to reload.
I thought it was 3 the whole time. Okay.
That's specifically for in combat before you have to reload.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for a force axe.
Isn't a force axe a psyker weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought it meant power.
No, force is
Not bad.
psyker stuff where
Yeah.
they channel the psychic energy through it to become something.
Yeah.
Power is it has a power field.
All right, I'm gonna go for chain fist.
You really wanna of me?
I just want a weapon.
Not available.
What'd you get?
4.
A 4 is an increased cost of 2 wealth.
Damn.
So what is the chain fist?
Yeah, that'd be like 5 wealth. Yeah. Never
You
mind.
could try to barter.
Oh god, my fellowship's fucking. Can I try intimidation instead?
By the way, a chain fist already is a very rare 10. So that is, let's see, 10 on the normal scale is a 3 wealth, 5, that's 5 wealth that you'll need.
Oh, shit.
So it's in stock at an increased price. You could try to barter.
Or try a power claw or something. Similar enough.
Roll me a persuasion for your argument and what you're trying to give her in exchange.
Oh god. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I fart.
What'd you get?
I go to speak. I got a 1 and a 5. I go. Portillo goes to talk, and then like farts, and he's like, you know what? Never mind.
What were you going to try to offer her to boost your wealth?
I was gonna offer the bolt pistol as well.
She tells you that would not even come close to the value that I have for this.
What if I throw in Stardy's combat knife as well?
She shakes her head and rubs her temple. Oh,
Yeah.
honey.
Oh.
A relic is not worth to me 2 to 3 standard issue weapons.
Oh, that's a relic.
8 and above is a relic tier.
Oh. Okay.
What
Yes.
about a lightning claw? Oh, maybe they have it. Since you haven't gotten anything from the previous.
I'm trying to look through melee weapons or something.
Lightning claws are 7 rarity. I think you probably can get the money for that one if they have it.
Right. How about a power axe? Let's go
Bro, you
for a
said that
power
like
axe.
3 times already.
No, that was force. I went for a chain axe, didn't get it, and then I was like force, and he's like, that's a psyker weapon. I'm like, oh shit. And then I found the power axe.
Didn't you reroll for a power axe in the beginning?
Yeah, I thought it was power axe at the beginning.
Power
and then
sword.
it was-
It was chain axe.
He went for a power sword in the beginning.
All right.
He has to have something.
Go into a shop, like, what do you have? I don't know. What do you want? Like, well, I don't know what you got.
What you buying? Aye, stranger.
Just selling.
And also, how much you say we need for the be able to do full rest? How many orders? Order or whatever the fuck. Is it
We have
100?
eight.
You said?
one, it cost 100. So I was gonna sell
I'm
my
gonna start.
chainsword for Wardos.
Yeah. I mean, if we need more orders.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And we
execute.
just there's other upgrades too, so we gotta look at that.
Executioner Great Axe. That is a 7. Is that okay? Yeah.
You could probably find it, although, go ahead and... I don't see a great axe, I see great blades, though.
Great Blade. Sorry.
Oh, that's the Udysseus
Sorry, a
weapon.
executioner's... Oh, it depends on the one we're talking about. Yeah, you could...
Executioner Great.
There's 2 of them, technically. There's the one that has the, deflect blow. One that's basically a parry weapon, and one that's not. But, you're looking at the parry one. So, okay, you can try.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
What'd you get?
A 3.
3 is decreased cost of 1, so it's worth 1 less.
And how much would that be? That'd be 1.
That's
1 wealth?
considered 1 wealth at this point.
I hold out 1 wealth and say, Magos, you have yourself a deal.
Very well, my friend. Here
I'll
it
take my
is, as
sword.
she places in you the executioner's great blade. Let me get an image for you so you can see how ridiculous this thing is.
Isn't that the weapon
I
from
had-
the Udysseus?
It has a range of 2. Oh,
It
Jesus,
hits
yeah, I
2
guess
squares
so.
in front of you.
So it has like an AoE.
No, it's that you're
Okay.
carrying a giant chain axe, or sorry, a giant chain blade. Where's a good? Have you played Darktide before?
Yeah, that's what like the
The executioner, the giant chain blade he uses. Yeah, that's the chain blade.
Oh. Right, yeah.
Huge.
I would have sold for a chain axe, but it wasn't available. all right. Well, Teal
It's a
finds
two-handed
his
chainsword.
weapon.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
All right.
Found it.
Fuck.
He
Okay,
looks
these are
over
the-
his weapon. He nods, throws it over his shoulder, and asks if she's got a dueling grip. 8.
That depends. Roll on your availability. The availability of such an item is it's not available.
It's not available. All right, I'm getting out of here. I got my sword. I'm getting out of here.
You know what would be
Parcho,
funny
would
if
go
you
back-
just go back and just ask for the same thing and it's available for another person. Like, why not?
Yeah, and then be like, I don't really want to buy that, and just move on.
Yeah, I'm all set. Yeah, okay. Like that. Take off wealth.
Here's some old art of it in a chaos book, but you get the gist anyway.
Just an extra long.
Just a
Two-handed.
really, it's just double length chainsword. Just a really fucking long chainsword that requires 2 hands to use.
I've got two. I would love to post an image of the model because I have 2 of them from the Horus Heresy upgrade kit.
Question.
They're
Oh, it's
insane
a
and
nest?
stupid. You're
It's a Nemesis one.
no, it's not that. I'm just saying that that's the only art that I can find officially of it that isn't like a 3D model.
Midnight, love you.
It's canonically that one right there.
But
It's pretty
canonically,
cool,
it
so.
is a super long chainsword. Remember, you're getting the you're not getting the 10 one. You're getting the 7 one. The very rare. Not the.
There is a better one.
Well, yeah. There's 2 different versions. There's the 10, There's a value unique of 10, which is a relic one,
Oh, okay.
which
never
uses the
mind.
same brutal damage as the Crozius, which gets really fucking stupid because you tear into it, and it still
Oh, so
has the
that's the
chain weapon
easiest one.
property, so you cleave into the thing, right? You cleave into them, you're on them, and you can stay on them, and then you can keep holding that chainsword on them.
Oh, cool.
Jesus. Yeah, it has an AP of -3 too. That's good. Yeah, yeah, no, that works for Portillo. Yeah, no.
Okay.
So does Portillo's helmet fit over his head with the augmetics, or do I need a new helmet?
Your helmet was modified when it was taken off you.
Oh, what's it? All right, I put it back on.
So, like, your helmet has the bionic eye in it from the beaky,
Yep.
where it's just like the... You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the bionic eye helmet from Space Marine 2, and then just when you take it off, you just have that augment thing on you.
Can I roll to see if they have available the Artificer Crafted Stormbolter?
Well, before you do that, you sell off your stuff, Artorias, and you now have your Ordos, as she exchanges it for you. She takes the items from you, right? And instead of giving you like a normal exchange, she sticks them into what appears to be a sanctified meat grinder, and it shreds them into coins.
Okay.
And you're given... She takes half of it, and then gives... Sorry, she takes 75% of the coins and then gives you what's left over.
Okay. Well, that was a lot of the coins that you took there.
Do you have a problem with it, honey?
Well, I just thought you'd give a little more of a discount to your favorite Astartes.
Oh, you're not my favorite Astartes.
Well, don't break my heart there, baby.
She looks over to Portillo.
She looks over through the crack in the wall at the Iron Hands Astartes down the lane.
Oh, the trial master?
Yeah.
Damn,
I'm
we
way
gotta go fuck
stronger
him
than
up.
him. Me. Me, this guy right here, I could beat his ass in a second.
But
you want
I
to watch?
lo-
In fact, I think you want me to prove it.
But I love his galvanized sword.
I'm going to show you my new little Crozius here, and I'll tell you that a wider mallet is
You
better
feel
than
those pictures getting
little blade.
heavier in your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's the others. The others are wrong.
She says, if you're so eager to challenge him, then why don't you go challenge him?
I'll do that. And I'll beat it. And then when I do, you'll give me more of a return on my orders.
I never agreed to that, but you can believe whatever you want. May the Omnissiah
That's how
bless
much I
your
appreciate
brain
it.
capacity.
Yes. We shall see. I'll show you. Yeah. I go ahead and march off when everybody else is ready.
Okay, so you march off to go to
The
Duskus.
spar arena. Yeah, the Iron Hand Spar Arena master that we haven't talked to yet.
What is everyone else doing?
Just confirming the because I was reading, I think it was at the time. The rarity wealth scale for the scrap shop, is it the same one that's also at the for the Ogmire?
Yeah, I'd have them in the same place. The order
Cool.
of scaling is the same as well.
Excellent. I'd like to roll to see if they have the Artificer Crafted Stormbolter available.
Roll me a 1d10.
That's a D100. We're gonna do that. D10. No, it's an 8. Then instead, indulge to have a backup. Instead of that. I was looking. No. Value of that. That's a 4. That's a 6. And then, excellent. Is the power sort of available? Oh, I see you already rolled for power sword before. That wasn't available.
Yep.
I think for now. Chance was actually pretty fucking strong. Just in general.
Hey, Alvin, I got a question about combi weapon. So it says that you can shoot both weapons with multi-action, but what's the second weapon? Do you just gotta add another weapon or buy another weapon to mix it together with the one that you're doing, or how does that
Is the
work?
combi weapon a weapon or is it an
Upgrade.
attachment? Okay.
Upgrade.
Let me check and read the wording.
Yeah, because it just says that you can shoot both with multi-action, but it's like, what's the other weapon that you're mixing up? I'm guessing it's a bolter, but like it doesn't have like I guess like damage or whatever.
A combi weapon may be fired as either or both of its component weapon each round. Firing both component weapons is treated as a multi-action. You must own 2 ranged weapons to combine them to purchase this upgrade. Pistols can only be combined with other pistols. Weapons with heavy the trait cannot take this upgrade. It's exactly as it states. So you would take the multi-action to do a multi-action attack, meaning you're taking a DN increase on the second attack, and you would fire the pistol, then fire the other thing that's attached to it.
Okay, I see. So you said no heavy, like any weapons that has to have heavy, you cannot add combi to it, right?
Yeah, you can't add it as
Okay.
a
I was
trait to
thinking
it.
of like adding it to like the
Also, why did you purchase
plasma.
a melee weapon when you have a melee weapon on the front of your heavy flamer? You just want a separate melee weapon.
Yeah, I think he
Oh,
had it by your neck, right?
no, I didn't get that. Yeah.
No, you got that last
Oh.
time. You got the chain bayonet.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
They both
Yeah.
needed to be master crafted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for balance. I didn't have it yet because only my heavy flamer is master crafted.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So is anyone else doing anything, or are we good to go over to Artorias gonna get his shit wrecked?
I thought Soriel was doing
I
something.
know it.
Yeah. Looking, but I'm not really understand the difference between the armors, because it doesn't really seem there's like any significant difference between anything other than like Phobos and Terminator. Because we have Aquila Mark 7, which is armor rating of 5 and traits power to 3, which affects strength plus 3. Like Tacticus is 5 powered 4. but I don't see from this war gear how it affects like resilience or anything, or yeah. Or is that just the armor rating? Yeah. Okay, that's just that. Oh, I see.
Resilience is affected by your toughness stat. Defense is affected by the armor's rating. If you want more resilience, you need more toughness.
Interesting, because in traits it cites resilience with armor.
Am I getting my thing wrong? Let me see.
I think it has to be because the Aquila armor, for example, has a set of 5. My defense is 4. There's no way it's getting added to that. My toughness is. I'm very confused.
Oh, that's a good point. I noticed that earlier when I was playing with the character sheet. A storm shield wasn't syncing up properly, and it wasn't auto-calculating.
How is my toughness 5? My armor is 5. My resilience is 11. Or do you start with a base of 1?
Hold on, I'm
Wait,
checking.
If you hover over it, it'll tell you what their calculations are. Like my
Oh,
base
I don't
is
have. I don't
6.
have that. I don't have the how you call it, like because that I lost that whatever on the actual website, so something to work off my PDFs.
Okay.
Because that got wiped.
Well, if you update it after every session and just kind of like import it somewhere, you can pull it from that spot that you've copy and pasted it.
Yeah. So if I go to that link, it's gone. It just gets reset to something like random. That's not it. So
Oh, really?
I'll have to
He
I'll have to
didn't. He
rebuild.
didn't
on
save
Doctor Who.
his. He didn't export the link thingy.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's the armor's rating, the base. What's the base? The base is 8, but where's it basing off of? Oh, 1 minute. Down the rabbit hole we go.
So often, while you guys do that, I'm gonna sell my combat knife and my bolt pistol for 3 wealth,
Okay.
so I can have my wealth back because I'm broke right now. No longer have a bolt pistol. No longer have a combat knife. Yep.
Representation and resilience. Your base resilience is your toughness rating +1. If you're wearing any armor, you add that to the base of your resilience to get your total resilience. So it's your armor plus your toughness. So your toughness +1 is an 8, and then you add that to your armor. So if I'm looking at Artorias' sheet, that means he has a 13 resilience. That's how you get it calculated.
So toughness is 5 +1 6, and then resilience. So that's why I get to 11. Cool, makes sense. Thank you.
No problem. Was there a specific armor you were looking at?
What's the significance of cumbersome as a trait?
I'll look it up.
That was very disappointing overall.
You're disappointed?
But sorry, just like the differences in armors, like there's not really much significance to changing between most of them, from what I see. At least from like a defense standpoint.
From a Astartes standpoint, probably not.
Yeah, no.
To a human standpoint,
Yeah.
kinda yeah.
Makes sense.
What's the trait you were talking about?
Cumbersome.
Armor traits is found on... Oh, weapon traits, upgrade, not what I'm looking for. Armor traits, 232. Armor traits, let's look at here. So, not carapace. What armor specifically has that?
Terminator.
$235, it says. Okay.
Don't they not just hand out Terminator armor to like random battle brothers?
Not usually.
Crux Terminatus, is that what it is?
No.
Yeah, you gotta be trained on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get your Crux Terminatus kind of like
Cumbersome.
certificate.
Large suits of armor are severely
Yeah.
restricted to movement. You cannot run or sprint in cumbersome armor. As for why there isn't much amongst the power armor variants, is that powered armor is considered the highest of all the other armors. So that's why there isn't a whole lot of difference in the armor ratings.
Makes sense.
But I also
can I
think
roll?
it's probably because your toughness acts as the barrier. So if you really wanted to get really tanky, you would just increase your toughness over and over again. Because even if
Mhm.
something hits you, you would then have a really high resilience buff. That essentially, yeah, you made it past my armor, but you didn't pierce anything. You just scratched
Right.
me.
Yeah. Again, defense is based off of toughness. No, sorry, resilience is based off of toughness. Defense is based off of
I hate the way they spell defense, by the way.
yeah.
Yes.
Let's see, defense. We'll look it up in the book, because I don't remember. War gear, full defense, cold shot, 185. Probably under stats. Where is that? Character, tier, traits, 36. Defense. Your ability to dodge blows and bullets. Your defense is equal to your initiative rating -1.
Okay. Cool. I don't know. We been here for a little, long enough. I'll just sorry. We'll just move off from
You're
here.
fine. You're fine. So you're done there with all your shopping shit.
Yeah, just when I get
Artorias, you walked
Well, I see
over
Artorias
to
gets fucked up.
Duscus. In front of you, you see a large Iron Hands warrior standing with his Omnissiah axe, a mechadendrite holding a plasma rifle, and himself holding an arc rifle.
Wasn't it Iron Hand?
Iron Hands, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
not Barricaded Vex.
The flesh is weak, but weaker are you, brother. I come in, twirling my Crozius in hand. I challenge you, Iron Hand.
His helmet slowly turns towards you. Is that a statement?
It is a declaration of intent. I hear you are some sort of duel master. Prove it to me then.
What are you wishing to spar today with? Digital, real, or a battle? I recommend
what
that you read the Blood Archive before you answer.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and. I did not do this. All right. I'll do a real spar. I'm challenging the Drescus.
Are you doing a simple challenge? Are you wanting to learn anything? Are you wanting to bet? Is anyone else wanting to bet?
I'm doing this challenge to learn. Can I roll for a like an extra weapon skill point?
You can learn to more. You can to learn more about your weapon and your. Sorry, not your weapon. Your person. Sorry, you can. Oh God, I'm getting my brain confused. You can do this to learn more about the weapon that you are currently holding and to how to better utilize it, or to learn secret things about it.
So learn about my weapon. Is there a chance that maybe I can learn about being more resilient?
That just comes with battle experience if you do or don't learn it.
Okay. Well, then I will do. Yeah, I will learn to try to get a weapon mastery over this Crozius Arcanum.
Okay. Go copy your token real quick from over here.
Behold, a grown man weeping is what I'm going to say when I beat his ass.
He brings you over to one of the pits, or like down into the pits over here. As he stands on one side and you stand on the other. A gate comes up around you. So I will outline this for you.
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Does anyone else want to bet anything on him or no?
No, I'm good right now. I'm not much of a gambling man. I don't think Portio really gives a shit anyway.
Very well.
You can't have more than 3, right? Well,
No, it'd be translated into Ordos.
Yeah.
You should bet a wealth on it. Make a bit of wealth on me.
So just what you would call this rule.
I'm about to fucking represent our legion is what I'm about to do.
Mind you, you're still at the same wounds and resilience you walked in here with.
oh shit. I'll bet
What's your
one.
wound count, Astorius?
I have
I put 2
6
wealth on.
remaining.
You should have
Put 2
built
wealth
the
on the
rest
Iron
pod
Hand.
before fighting, bro.
I put 1 wealth actually down on the his opponent.
Darn it.
I put 1 on his opponent as well.
My haters are my motivators.
There's a little servitor that says there is 2 on Druscus, 1 on Artorius.
I'm not gonna mess
Anyone
with it.
else wish to bet? And you
I
see
stare back.
you see the scrap shop girl Archmagos Jonat as she places 3 on Druscus.
Damn. Everybody's
That's a lot on Driscus.
A total of 5 on Drus. Wrong calculation. I apologize to the Omnissiah. 6 on Druscus. Is there
You know what?
anyone else that
I'm gonna
wishes
put
to
1 on
bet?
my boy.
There is now
Yeah.
2 on Artorius and 6 on Druscus. Is
Put one
this
down.
Disgrace the
the
lion,
end
brother.
of the betting?
Did Artorias put money down
Disgrace
himself?
the
Is that
lion.
the other one?
No, the 2 is from Malachi.
No, it wasn't
No.
2. It was just 1.
You
Damn.
put 1 and then you put another one. That's 2.
When did I put 2? I only put 1.
You said you put 1 on him. Then I
Huh?
called for it again, and you said you were going to put another. You put another one down, so you put 2 on him.
Did I?
Yes.
Am I fucking stupid? Ah, fucking we ball. Bro,
Yes,
like,
sir.
if you make me broke again after I sold all shit.
This unit does not
Round
give
2.
reguns.
Is there anyone else that wishes to bet? Going once.
Don't disgrace the lion, brother.
Going
Fuck him
twice.
up.
Done. Let
This
the
man is
match
already done.
begin. He raises his arm and fires a laser at a bell.
Ooh.
Goes ping. What's your initiative?
My initiative is
Does it beat a 6?
6.
Oh, tied. Flip a coin. Soriel, heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads. Oh,
You
he said
should have
sorry.
picked. You should have picked tails, but he goes first.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
1 hit.
I can't wait till his returns get 1 tapped.
Let me get his health pool up.
I'll make some money off this shit. Ugh.
Done these calculations.
Hey, my haters are my motivators. I just want you both to know that.
Bro, I just put like 2 wealth on you, bro. You better win this shit.
They
Me
hate
looking-
us because they ain't
the
us.
anus. It's the anus.
They hate me because they
He
ain't
runs
me.
forward as he is then going to get his lockstep. As his augments go into lockstep, he activates his leg augmetic, which buries 3 claws into the ground, mounting him into the ground. As he then goes into a defensive stance and begins to power up his Omnissiah axe,
Oh shit.
charging
Oh,
it.
gonna get
Shit,
close
it's
up.
powering up right now.
Huh?
It's powering
So
up
I
right now.
Russ going Super Saiyan on your ass.
I
He's
use the
charging up.
charge action.
Wasn't quite done.
Oh, sorry.
After charging up his Omnissiah axe, he is then going to, with the other Mechadendrites, use a tech check as you see 3 like augmetics kind of like do several scans of you. Then he ends his turn.
Okay, all right. I charge in with my Crozius in hand, using the charge action to get a +1 to my attack dice. And I am rolling
Artorias.
10, 6.
Can you use your servitor to do something since it's like robot?
Yeah. What my servitor does, and I just had this over.
Do
It's in your archive.
something.
Your
Yeah.
servitor only gives you a +2 on your athletics and weapon skill checks or saves. It doesn't add to attack pools.
Okay.
Can you hack him though?
It's not what that servitor does.
All right. I got a Wrath of 6.
Oh, that's good. That's really
Uh,
nice.
Oh shit, dude.
So what's
I
your
got an
pool?
8. A Wrath of
A
6.
9. You got a 9.
Oh, wait, oh yeah, 2, 3, 4.
He
5,
crit him.
6, 8, 9.
Fuck
I got a
him
9.
up. Bro
Nine
really
was a
wants to impress
So
that.
you charge forward. He doesn't get the over. I need to see if he gets the overcoming pool to parry.
I'm getting me that baddie.
You can still attack him, but he gets to parry.
They just adds 1 to his defense, correct?
He's parrying into a counterattack. So go ahead and roll me your damage. Well, actually, go ahead. No, you successfully hit. Go ahead and roll me your damage.
All right.
And he crit too, so what's it?
In the case of a spar, you're not going to kill. But he crits and gets a shift, so you can
Do extra
spend the
damage.
shift on your ED if you want.
Fuck him up.
So I got a 3, and I would like to spend the shift on on an ED. So I just roll 1 more.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That is a 2. So that's a 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus
Okay.
14. Plus another 4 because of the... Oh, no, not because of that brutal thing. Because that's different. So it's 14 plus... what I just said, which was the...
You said 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5. So
19.
19 damage.
Okay.
Bonk.
And what does your weapon do for AP?
He's already hit.
Oh.
Well, actually, tell me what the AP is.
AP
It,
is
it
negative.
lowers their defense, their resilience.
Negative 2 AP.
Okay.
You don't have anything that lowers the AP even more?
I think just that.
Check roll here on his end. So I want to check something.
What are you doing? Come on, Pickles. Don't be chewing strings like that.
Okay.
Fucking cats eating strings over here.
Cat in a hat.
No sim I am.
So you smack him for, you said 13 damage?
19.
19.
Yes. 19. Yes.
Can he tear off his robotic leg?
Again, spar not to kill.
Not a kill the motherfucker.
Oh, this.
Let the rage give in.
Yeah, my like guy right now is pointing his plasma at the guy in case he starts fucking you up.
Oh Jesus.
So he is getting to counterattack on you. So a 10 passes your defense, right?
Yeah.
Definitely
Artorias?
Wait,
Does a 10 pass your defense?
By double. Yeah. I got a 5.
1, 2, 3.
How can he do something like parry?
So certain weapons have parry, which allows you to
Oh.
gain an extra DN. When you go into parry through stances, you can then have reflexive actions. He had the reflexive action to counterattack. So he's using that, and he overcame the attack because he has a variant of it as an augment, not as a talent. He has to overcome the attack with his own or meet it. He met it. Thus, he is then able to do a counterattack and hit with a +2 DN. He shot that over the moon. He is now swinging. So, 1, 2. And then checking this. That's need to check keyword real quick. I hate this textbook sometimes.
Do you have the physical book?
Yes, and I have the digital book, but it's not doing well to explain what I need.
Oh. I know what mine is. I've been using any flip, but now that I'm home, I can bust out my physical.
Oh, you have one too?
Yeah, I got the limited edition, the collector's edition.
No. I didn't even know that was a book. I thought everything was online.
Okay, so it does fucking nothing. Great, thanks, game. Okay, take 25 wounds of damage. Sorry, 25 damage against your resilience.
Holy fuck. He's dead.
Cha-ching.
With an
Okay.
AP of 5.
Bro, you're dead.
What does the AP do?
Cuts
After
into your
that?
resilience, so just a -5 to your resilience.
If your resilience is 10, it's 5. So he basically one-shots the fuck out of you.
Oh shit, dude.
Unless we don't have a glory.
What did
rich
he
again.
hit him with?
25
again.
damage with a -5 AP.
No, I mean, sorry. What did he like physically hit him with?
Oh, a fully
the
charged
Cyanide.
Omnissiah X.
Okay.
Ah.
Well,
With a
He
power
does
field
twice.
overcharge augmetic
He
on
sent you
it,
to
as
the
well
gulag,
as
bro.
yeah, he fucking downs me in one hit.
before he downs you, you see an augmetic stab you with a stim that returns you to 1 wound.
Okay. Alright.
He gets you up and says, "This spot is over."
You're right, it's over. You're cheating.
Damn.
He tosses you out of the ring.
All right.
You disgrace the lion, brother.
The
You
servitor.
go find him next. You think you can?
And now Malika is gonna shoot his face.
The servitor walks over and awards Portiel and Soriel 2 wealth.
And now I'm broke because of you. I believe in you, brother.
I got
If you do not
I
have
got
the
4
requisite,
wealth.
if you don't have the requisite slots for the wealth, it converts to Ordos.
Well, so that's what do you call it? I'm now at 2 wealth because I bet 1 and I got 1 back as well.
Oh,
So-
sorry. No. Hold on.
I have 3 wealth.
Yeah,
I
no,
think I only put down 1.
I'm reminding myself the betting rules that I had set up background. So that's 2. You each got 4 wealth from that total.
Okay.
Whoa.
We can rig the system by throwing Talus in there repeatedly. Like
This is
here.
good. This is good fucking money making. My money's always going on the charge I'm selling X-Men.
Man, fuck that guy.
Hey,
And you
my,
said it converts to orders, so ordos or whatever. So it's like, what, 10 each extra that you can convert to wealth.
1
Yeah.
wealth is
We'll
10
have more.
Ordos. So Soriel and Portiel got 4 wealth each. If it didn't max their wealth out, they have the 4 wealth. If it maxed it out, however much it maxed out by, they get the Ordos instead.
yep. So I was at 1 wealth, but then I placed the bet, so then I got 4 back. So I had a surplus of 1. So I'm back up to 3 wealth and then plus 10 Ordos.
With that stated, Artorius, how do you feel with the small amount of pride you went in there shattered?
I feel humbled, I suppose.
The woman smiles at you and just kind of taps your shoulder and says, "It was a good try," and walks back to her shop.
I'm gonna think about this later in the tub.
You learned something about your Crozius today.
Yes.
You learned that if you were to strike a power field with your Crozius, you can disrupt the power field by tapping both of them together.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
I go back to the slag shop and I roll to see if they have a Dark Reaper rangefinder.
What is that?
Yeah.
That's Eldari equipment? Are you sure you want to attach some Xeno stuff to you?
Never mind. Just kidding.
Can I roll for the assault? Is the assault bolters there?
Also, you wouldn't be able to use it effectively because you don't have the keyword Eldari.
Bro, can you build the beds?
All
guys
word
can
here is
get your wounds
available.
back?
Whether you can use it or not is up to you, or effectively or not is up to you. What are you searching for?
Assault
Soriel?
bolter.
You can roll for it.
Artorius can get back in there. I got another wealth on him. Well, darn, yeah.
It's a 1.
We're rigging the system right now.
And what does the 1 tell you?
A 1 tells me normal cost. It is available.
Yes. So the normal cost that you will inquire is a value level 8. That is a 3 wealth. So do you want to exchange it for a 3 wealth?
So I would like to exchange it for 3 wealth and then also sell off my bolt pistol for 1 wealth.
Okay. The exchange has been made. You now have an assault bolter.
Excellent.
I'll post that in the chat.
I'm sitting at 1 wealth now.
I'm limiting the amount of spars that you can do in a day to 1. Rather, the amount that he will allow you to do to be 1, because if you're sparring in a real spar, to bet on it, he doesn't want you just going in being weak as shit. It's kind of like, I feel bad for beating the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, yeah.
with all of your new wealth and items acquired during your little shopping trip, what would you said you wanted to go back to the Restapod and do some stuff there?
I guess
Yeah,
build
we wanna
the build the big one so we can fully rest
Yeah.
upgrade the pods.
because these dudes need some help.
Yeah, so
So-
after all the trading, by the way, where are we at with orders? We had 85 as a group. I now have an extra 10. Port Jill has an extra 10.
I think Tyler had like 40 extra that all this shit he sold.
So yeah, 50, 130, 130 total. Didn't you sell some shit?
Out of goodwill,
Okay.
Soriel puts his 10 to the pot for the forever one, so it's 95. Like, no longer holding on to it as in his own purse.
I throw the 40 into the pot, and yeah, it's 130 total. So we go up to the sister with the 100, and we're like, "Sister, I beseech you, I wish to upgrade these pods so that it may better accommodate our rest."
The Emperor may bless upon your day. As she takes the money, and it takes maybe an hour or two, and she works with her battalion at the Astra Militarum as they manage to work with the Augmire and the Archmagos around as they upgrade the beds to... the beds themselves are like overall more highly constructed, they're softer, and specifically they have ports in them now. So the ports will like jack into your... when you take your armor off, they jack into your skin ports to deliver hormone refreshers into you
Sweet.
to allow for respites. So you have the active upgrade of full rejuvenation. You can now take long rest / respites here.
Well,
How
let's
many
do it.
wounds do you get from that?
How does that differ from a regroup?
So I will tell you in the rule book. 196. So resting. A normal regroup is you can only heal one person at a time. However,
Is it?
respite is a long period of downtime.
Let's go 1-0.
I'm just reading
Long
this really
rest.
quickly.
No, you're good.
Long rest. Long rest. Long rest.
Czech just scored. They're beating Korea. World Cup. Sorry.
You
Oh,
can only
gosh.
take a respite after a combat encounter or a major event has occurred, but strenuous activity.
That was crazy.
Shock and wounds are reduced to 0, so you fully regain your shock and wounds,
Nice.
Nice.
and your wrath points are reset to 2 if it goes on long enough.
Nice.
Oh, geez, get a banshee mask.
Doctor's orders for the squad. A long rest is due for all of us, especially those who have been wounded, whether through glory or gluttony. And as he looks to Artorius.
As you all lay down into your individual rooms for your respite, you lay down upon your bed, you feel the warmth cast around you, warm blankets, and while you as Astartes are augmented to go days without rest, having some reprieve is nice. Being able to spend it on whatever you wish, reading the books that are around you of different stories and tales. There's a codex around. There is the Apocrypha of the Imperial religion. You snuggle into the bed frame and take your long rest. As you're doing so, roll me a resolve check. Poor Teal.
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was just talking to my sweetie.
Everybody resolve or just him?
Just him, because
Just me.
he has that
Okay,
little
good.
thingy.
The dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Talus
Alright.
needs to make me a corruption check.
Oh. Boy, do not wrong.
I'm making sure it's calculating things right.
It's
What's
just
your-
1d6, right?
What's your resolve pool?
It says it's 5, but my willpower is 5. And I get +1 honor the chapter. It says my base is 4, despite that my willpower is 5.
Resolve.
What affects resolve?
No, you'll rest.
I would think it was willpower, correct?
Well, let me check. Traits.
Because I caught on that the auto calculator ain't quite as good as it should be. Because my defense should be
Your
higher.
starting resolve
than
is
what
equal
it
to
is.
-1 your willpower, with a minimum resolve of 1 is used to resist the fear and other psychological conditions.
Oh yeah, so it is right. That's such a weird rule. It's like it's your willpower -1.
Yeah.
That's so weird. All right, yeah. No, I guess it is 5 then. I guess it is doing well for me. All right.
Warhammer has some weird rulings on stuff, but yeah, go ahead, roll your pool.
Yeah. No, I got a what was it, a 2 wrath, 3, 4, 3, and a 2, and I would like to re-roll that
Okay.
with my ability. They shall know no fear. Much better. That would be a 5
Portio, what
with
was
a 5
your
wrath.
what was your corruption test?
My corruption
No,
test.
not
what do you
your
mean?
no. Artorias, what was your corruption test?
Rolled a 1d6 and I got a 4.
Okay. So, Portil, you managed to, over this respite, you're getting actual rest now. You're able to fully focus on the rest because you're not, like, trying to look over your shoulder. You're not trying to, like, afraid if you're going to get attacked. You are fully being able to sleep and rest. You're fine. Nothing happens. Artorias, you feel the weight on your sins that you had before with Marduk, how you scolded him for his sins, but carrying your own. And, time is not your best friend, as it states. And, you try your best to go to sleep, but you hear a small voice in your head. The repeating voice of the woman from the shop. Just in your head over and over again that she prefers the Iron Hands because he has strength, power, defense. You're trying to grasp at all those things, yet you're not quite there yet. You're not quite a chaplain yet. You're not quite anything yet. you feel a bit more of a desire to grow, to become better. Would you say that you want to be perfect at these traits?
I wouldn't say that because I'm a smart person.
Would your
I'd
character
say
say
that I
that?
want to do better. Damn it.
What would your character say?
He might think that maybe perfection is the way to
You
go.
You could roll to determine what your guy would think if it's on that cusp, if you don't know if you do it or not.
I think he would his sleeping mind would flutter into wanting to be more perfect.
Oh shit. He's becoming a Sith.
No, getting corrupted.
Roll me a resolve check. What'd you get?
I got.
You have a 6 resolve.
We're at 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes,
Oh, you know what? I think I only have a 4. Hold on, I fucked that up. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, roll
Not
me
bad.
your. And like, I don't think you had that much willpower, but
1, 2, 3, 4.
you think for the brief moment that perfection might be a way to go about it, but you remember your tenets, your training, and most of all the words of the lion echoing in your head, that heresy isn't an all fell swoop. It is tiny bits of doubt that creep into you and slither into the spots where they don't belong. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting your ability, your constant strength, and if you are an asset or not. But you're already an asset. You're a chaplain. You're the one counting on yourself to protect your brothers from the heresy around you, and you've done a good job up to this point. You may falter in a few places, but such does any Astartes or any man under any amount of stress. You may not be the best at your job right now, but you're learning and you're accepting that. You lose this point of corruption.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! Do you want me to spend a wrath point for that reroll? Because that was a way better reroll. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Artorias will hear.
So I
Close your
got one
fucking eyes, Artemis.
And I've got no more corruption. The Emperor protects.
You awake in the morning, fully rested. What would you like to do?
Wanna go kill Mosina?
Go back to killing more of the Xenos.
May we speak
Or
with Drusius regarding the caches that he mentioned? Would he possibly maybe give us more detail if you could recall kind of areas maybe you lost them information?
Are you saying you want to do that, or are you asking about that?
Wait, where did I find? Isn't that a thing? Where did I read about that somewhere, and now I can't. Oh, it's just head security. Yeah. Guess we don't really have any orders next. Well, so hold on, guys. After we bought the thing, we were at we bought the beds. How many orders are we at?
30.
30?
Mhm.
I thought we had like 135 or so. We had 85.
Yeah,
I had
130.
10. Pordio had 10, and Talos Astorius had 45.
I had 40.
You had 40. So that's how you call it. That's 60, 85. It's 145. Minus 100. We still have 45 Ordos. Write that
Yeah, I
down.
thought it was. Yeah,
Damn, Talos, your math sucks.
I had
Yes,
40
cool.
Ordos. What are you talking about?
Yes, you have 45 Ordos. I'm just thinking, guys. I'm looking at what is it? I mean, we do need to head back into the catacombs for the things. Just look for the force axe. Obviously, sort of quest there.
Yeah.
But on the way out, I mean, do we want to perhaps drizzle a couple Ordos in front of Drusius? Maybe he might tell us where there is a cache.
You could try to bribe an ultramarine, but I think you'd had better luck bleeding water from a stone.
Well, not exactly. Your judgment in recent time has not been shown to be the best, Artorius, and so I will not take heed of your advice.
Well,
Soriel will
that's
make
just
his way to Drusius. Meanwhile, the group can do what they wish.
I am exalted.
I don't know, Chaplain. I don't like your words. I don't trust you.
I'm harumping.
Oh, poor chaplain. Are you gonna go cry to a candle about me?
I go to the
Maybe.
Magos to have my two-handed chainsword master crafted.
So starting with Portiel for roleplay. Not Portiel, Soriel.
Sorry.
Yep.
You go over to the
so-
head of security. He's still working.
Descendant of McCrag, how goes the logistician's role?
I wish Gilliman was still asleep.
Stoically, sort of maintains his composure and gaze at the ultramarine. We delved into the tunnels and stumbled upon the Xeno, large Genestealers and all. I do recall your mention of caches in the region. Would you happen to have intelligence for us as we venture back out to fight the enemies of mankind?
I might have some knowledge, but it would have to be worth my time.
Noble son of the 13th, your time is valuable, I see. And what exactly would your time be exchanged at for a brother seeking information?
Orders
noble
to go to
bribe.
getting my coffee machine refueled, my recaf fueled, and getting unsynthetic caffeine, or if you can convince the chef to give me more Hyperdex caf. Ordos are snacks, essentially.
Yeah, no, I've picked up on that. Trying to figure out how to get snacks from the kitchen. That would probably require. Would you be able to tell me what kind of skill checks that would probably involve?
Probably persuasion, as that involves talking.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm on the line. That's
or
just not
cunning,
happening.
if you want to, try to black deal.
Or intimidation.
Can I pull leadership on the chef and pull rank?
I don't know if that'll
No,
go
I
the
don't
way
think
you think
so.
it will.
No, I don't think it will. No, we're not doing that.
Chef is like, I'm first captain
Uh.
of the Phoenix Guard.
Yeah, I'm definitely not Savitar. Yeah, no, okay.
The guy who's walking around in Chaos Astartes armor for the shits and giggles of, yeah, I'm just wearing a Night Lord helmet, because why the fuck not? I killed him and his brother. I can do what I want.
Yeah, he probably outranks me severely.
If the captain is also the cook, then I ask. That's interesting. Listen, if I was the captain, I wouldn't be cooking, and I'm a chef.
Well, cousin, on the topic of Ordos, do name your price for one of these caches.
30.
Well, cousin, it was good talking to you.
Is that
Soil turns around and walks back to the squad.
No haggling, no nothing, okay?
Nope. Are you kidding me? That man had a practical. His theoretical was there's no shot I'm bartering.
You find a note in your back pocket. Slip between the armor wedges. Do you read it?
I do.
Right between your butt
30
cheeks.
ordos is the flat rate, but if you... He says that 30 ordos is beginning. If I can trust you with enough data, we can talk about price. Basically,
Soil's
are you going to
walk
waste
the
my time or not?
No. Fair enough. No. Soriel's walk is actually back to the Archmagos shops, knowing that Portia was headed there, to supervise the Magos's, how should I say, anesthetic practices. Meanwhile, he considers this from Jusius.
Are you going to the Ogmire shop or the scrap shop, Portil?
Oh, wherever Portil's going.
Portil?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Were you going to scrap or
Yep.
Ogmire?
Sorry, scrap. I'm gonna see. Portil walks up to the Archmagos, Jonah, and asks, by chance, could you master craft and improve this weapon for me? Any holds forward the two-handed chainsword.
Roll a 1d10.
Oh, dude, see if she has master crafted.
See if she has the materials.
1.
Normal price.
She has the materials to make it master crafted.
I put it on the table before her. Master, you do this for me, please. And how much would it cost?
Well,
2.
Mastercraft is a 7.
So that'd be 2 well.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I didn't know if there was any modifiers from the roll.
So it's 2 wealth to make it mastercrafted. To combine the 2 weapons is something
What
around...
am I come?
Well, I thought you were going to combine the eviscerated with the heavy weapon.
Oh, that's an option. Go ahead, continue.
Well, that's what I thought you were going to try to do. Affix it like a bayonet in the barrel. Unless you don't want to do that.
No, I can't. No, I'm listening. I mean, I just figured it was a great sword, so.
Brother, there's stupider shit in Warhammer.
I don't need to add to it, though.
Is he mounted a greatsword
I
onto
don't
a
need to
flamer?
add to it. Come on, man.
Did I just hear right? Is he mounting a greatsword as a bayonet on a heavy flamer?
It would cost around 4 to 5 wealth.
Damn.
To affix the great sword properly to your heavy flamer. As normally, combi weapons, they can't be with a heavy because the heavy has an affixed of a backpack, and it can mess with the weight of the weapon. But to properly do it with 2 master crafted weapons, it would cost around 4 to 5 wealth depending on the roll. But if you had both the weapons available, you'd then be only rolling for if it was increased in price or not. So I'd be rolling a d6 on my end. But from there, it would either cost 4 or 5 wealth, and it would take around 2 combat engagements outside in the tunnels to complete.
I'm just gonna mastercraft it. 'Cause I'm sure it's gonna lose parry once it's on the gun.
It would lose parry when it's on the gun, but it would keep pretty much everything else.
Yeah. Oh, and with that great chainsword, how does brutal work? Is it just like a +1 to the damage, or do I get a +1 damage per ED?
One minute.
I don't think it's specified.
You have the Executioner Great Blade, right?
Yeah, the parry one.
Here's the stat block for it. Oh, it's already in chat. Stat blocks are in chat. So, unless it has parry and rendering, it doesn't have brutal. Punch through armor. So rendering allows you, when you shift an exalted icon as a part of the attack with a rendering weapon, the weapon's AP removes by the rendering rating for the attack. So it really has an AP -3. If you shift on the weapon, you get the plus ED and then +2 more on the AP.
See, this is where it messes with me. If I look at my character sheet, it says the Executioner Great Blade has brutal traits.
It's not what the word gear
That's where I'm
section says.
confused. All right.
Using the let me check real quick here.
I'm gonna go to any flip and check it out. I don't think it's in there. What edition is it? I believe it's like a expansion that sword's in.
Well, it's a homebrew.
Is it really?
Yeah.
There's expansions too. I believe it was one of the, I don't know. At least like 2 or 3 other books as expansions to it. The core rule set.
There are, but those for 1. This is the issue with Wrath and Glory right now. The expansions were for 1.0, and the 2.0 rulebook then got released, but they didn't update the rules, and they didn't say whether the 1.0 and the 2.0 were compatible.
Oh, dope.
We've essentially got a rulebook update, and then people ported over stuff into the books that are compatible, or what people think they're. So we'll just add this to his thingy and then go over test it. Yeah, I don't know why it's calling it brutal.
Yeah, you see it too now because
Yeah.
you threw it in there. Yeah.
Let me check the word gear section. Page 9. I think it's getting brutal because it's based, because all of the homebrew stuff here is based off a weapon, right?
Yeah.
I think it's because it's based off the chainsword. The chainsword has brutal, so it's just pocketing it as brutal, and it's not.
All right.
This is kind of where, you know, the character maker kind of shits the bed, but in some cases that's why we have physical sheets. You know what I mean?
Yes. Physical sheets and books. This resource is really nice, though.
Yeah, it's nice having the resource. It just sucks that the auto sheet doesn't know is always up to date. But we're working with what we got. Like the Imperium, broken shit everywhere.
Oh shit, I just found a picture of Portio.
Hit me, tube sock.
Look at this. This might be Portil. Has the Omega Eye and the broken jaw.
Oh, that's actually good right there. I like that.
Has the broken jaw and teeth and everything. That looks cool. So, question to the DM. I don't know if you guys are still messing with that. Can Malachi steal some shit around here?
Don't do that.
You can most certainly try.
Yeah.
You're not a fucking. You're a goddamn dark angel.
Bro, he's been what do you call that? Like a renegade for a while, bro. He learned how to survive.
Yeah, no, he's been pirating for God knows how long.
Exactly. He learned how to survive. There's a lot of
Honestly-
interesting things that I can, borrow.
You can
For a little bit.
try, Malachi. You can try. What are you wanting to
Okay.
try to steal?
So specifically, can I try and steal like a weapon if they have it available in the scrap shop?
Why don't you roll me a cunning check?
Connie.
First off, tell me the weapon you're trying to steal first. We'll start there.
Okay, so I'm trying to steal a power fist.
Okay, roll me a cunning check real quick.
Damn, Connie is fucking low. Yep.
Do I notice him trying to do this shit?
No.
Whether you
No, you do
notice
not.
or not is a...
We'll
Oh.
find out.
So, as you're in the scrap shop,
I use
Jonette...
wrath?
Go for it.
To reroll the 3.
You can use a wrath to reroll the whole
How much
check.
do I need to pass? That's the question, because it's only 2 dice.
I'm not telling you yet.
Damn. Okay, let me reroll 1. Fuck! Okay, whatever.
So you
Continue.
crouch down as you assume the Skyrim position to steal, and you waddle over your heavy stomping ass to the power fist that you see in the corner as you lift it up, and Jonat looks at Soriel and slowly watches the gaze of the crouching dark angel grab the power fist as she says, "What are you trying to do?"
I just borrowed this real quick, madam. I'll just bring it back in a little bit.
She presses a button, and she presses a button underneath her desk. I am not at liberty to deal with you. And as that is stated, you all hear a siren go off.
Oh my god.
As it blares out, and then you hear the heavy footsteps of 10, 15 Marines or so,
Damn.
as 10 Ultramarines show up at the shop.
Portil goes to tackle Malachi to restrain him.
In front of them is the commissar, as he says, "My lady, you have pressed the button. Is there a disturbance with these green kin?"
No disturbance, my
No
friend.
She says,
Misunderstanding.
"We have, seems a rat that got too greedy." "I see.
This is some misunderstanding.
Well, I would have thought
I just-
the Emperor's Astartes would have been better than this. But
We are
everyone
better.
needs a
What
bit
do
of
you want us to pay
retraining."
for? He was bringing it up to the register to make sure that it was checked out properly.
Yes, this power fist was a little bit dirty. I was just cleaning it real quick before I leave.
He looks to the shopkeep and she says, "Oh, never try to lie to a commissar."
Are you questioning one of the Emperor's Angels of Death if they're lying?
Are you questioning what I just saw in front of me, which you all were a witness to? in my
Well,
own
well,
shop.
he's putting it back right now.
Gonna
Would
see what I
you
can.
trust a demon to touch your chainsword and then to put it back if you caught him?
Would you care? Would you compare the omniscience angels to demons?
I would
What kind of
compare.
sacrilege have we fallen to with such a simple misunderstanding?
I would compare a rat to a rat.
Listen, he didn't. It's not what it looked like. Caliban is a long dead world. We
Roll
don't
me a
understand.
persuasion check.
Okay.
While he's doing that, trying to convince her, can I roll a stealth to try to steal it again?
Doing that. Stop doing what you're doing. Son of a bitch.
Sure, roll me a stealth check.
Bro,
God fucking damn it, Miguel.
it's a team, bro. You're
Yeah,
You're
no,
helping me
you're
out.
you're the worst part of the team right now.
Look at that, bro. I'm stealing that shit.
I just want
Okay,
to be
I got
known, on the other side of the road,
Rift.
Oriel is standing with just his arms crossed and has not said a word. He's just
I got
watching
that
this
one.
unfold.
I got a Wrath 6 with a
And I
crit.
got,
And
and I got a 4, I think. No, a 6. I got a 6 in total.
So, your stealth, I need you to make me another cunning check to steal it.
So the stealth, what was the stealth for?
The
To
stealth
like
was
compare
for
with
the
like.
10 Marines and the Commissar to not
Oh,
notice
so they don't
you.
see me. Okay. Okay.
To not see a
And
fucking Astartes squat down and try to take it again.
Can I use athletic instead of cunning? You know,
No,
like do like a
'cause that's
like
not what
a like a
athletics is-
swift hand, you know,
That's
kind
not,
of thing.
That's not
grab
what
it real quick.
athletics is for. This is what cunning is for. Roll me a
All right,
cunning.
all right. All right, I got you, bro. I
What
got
say
you.
you in your defense?
Got a 1.
So, in front of the Commissar and the Astartes, as you're arguing, Artorias, you see as you're arguing that the Commissar says, "Where did the Dark Angel go?" as he's looking around. And once again, you find him in the corner this time with the power fist picked up in his arms as you look at him in the astonishment of like, oh, I got caught.
I was just putting them back, brother.
And you see the difference of where he was, which was walking to where you were, Artorias, to seeing him pick it up again and then having it in his arms. And as you try to persuade her, she says, "He did it again, in front of all of us. I'm being quite amicable here, and so is the Commissar. I cannot trust, and I will leave this to the Commissar's hands as well as to the security team."
The Porkeel looks like he's just cleaning it off right at the moment.
And so she takes the power fist and places it on the bench as the
Oh yeah.
10 Astartes kind of line up, and the Commissar says, "Astartes, state your name."
Who's first? Me?
The
Malachi?
sign
Malachi,
of
sir.
going-
motherfucker.
Malachi, sir.
You are coming with me, Astartes
Okay,
Malachi. We shall view the augmetic screen as well as the servo skull, and then we shall deal out your punishment. You are cuffed with maglocks, and you are walked away by the other 10 Astartes.
It was nice knowing him.
That was funny.
The
Porkeel walks
Commissar,
out without a word.
the Commissar looks to Soriel. "You're the commanding officer of this little kill team, aren't you?"
Unfortunately. But
Yes.
I do not. Yes, so just nods. So just nods.
"Yes, I shall be speaking to you momentarily.
Very well.
We shall all
Maybe
pray on
not.
the Emperor's God-given right that I don't send him with a bolter."
May do us all
Where
a
are they
favor.
taking me,
Muriel
brothers?
mutters to
It's
himself.
about to be a waste of good resources.
He looks at Artorius. And so would petty thieving, that one would think of hivescum, but we're all surprised today, aren't we? He walks away.
Saying this is all misunderstanding.
Now I know that I need to level up my cunning for next.
As
So-
you are
Artis.
taken away, you are taken away to a side room. So you walk past the spar arena as you're taken into a side room, down a set of stairs, and into like an underground part where you are shoved into a mag-locked cell within a plasma gate going up in front of you. As the commissar walks into the security room to reveal the footage, two Astartes stand outside the door gate as the rest head back to the security office to then do their patrols and stations. What are the rest of you doing?
Sorrel decides to walk back to Drusius, head back to Drusius, and take him up on the aforementioned offer earlier for 30 Ordos. But he's in transit on the way down there.
Portio follows Soriel.
Artorius?
Torius goes and checks the books in the restipod area to see if he can find any codex on commissar law. Tries to find him a loophole.
Well, Drusius, or I don't know where you want to go next with this guy to interact with or what.
I believe commissars even have the authority to execute planetary governors. Am I correct?
They have, under specific circumstances, a commissar with the right setup has the same power as a Inquisition member, not an Inquisitor Lord, but a a high-ranking Inquisition member. The certain circumstances that a commissar gets that power is they have, if there is no other high command ranking official and they have a military service record as of makes them pendant worthy, they can assume the rank of a inquisitorial member if there is no other one present or no other one sharing that similar authority chamber, as well as if they are the main military force command unit, they are kind of promoted to that figure until one comes about. So for example, Yarick, if he's the sole commander on a world for the Imperial troops, he's considered inquisitorial, but if an Inquisition shows up, instant demotion down. The other thing is that a commissar is in that legal gray area where, depending on the situation, they can assume higher or lower command. They have that freedom, whereas Inquisition is clearly stated. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And even in bureaucracy, if you have two inquisitors that are on the same page, they can pretty much do anything they want.
If you have two Inquisitors that are on the same page that are forced, it depends. They can do each what they want, but if they're forced to be in the same, project, for example, they have to take it up with someone higher. So, circumstance dictates, right? So if you're in a civil circumstance, they would take it up with the higher inquisitorial council. They would go to them and take it up on a higher rank, or they would do what is called their own jurisdictional opinion, where they document everything, and then afterwards it's reviewed by the council of who made what decision and if it was within right or not. When it all shakes down into the bureaucracy and shit.
Artorius is looking through the codex as well as the lex.
Roll me a scholarship.
Yes. And he's looking for some sort of pre-existing case where an Astartes was allowed to take weapons based on extreme need.
Coming in clutch.
Four. So let me go. That is
Critical
a
failure.
1.
I guess
Thing.
not.
No, looks like I can't read shit.
What did you get? Oh, not one.
We're at 1.
With a 1 point. So the 1 point you come across is that under the circumstances, within the stressful situation that it is, the crime he is being committed of within Imperial law is petty. Under the normal circumstances, stealing is considered highly heretical and is considered the gateway for chaos. And showing such a thing as a normal man gets you shot by the commissar, right?
Yeah.
Or can get you shot by the commissar if he chooses to. As an Astartes, it's a bit more lenient because the Astartes obviously is a hard to replace thing. So instead they might go down a peg or two and instead give him a penance or a mission or a go do this thing to serve out what you've done. However, you weigh the consciousness back in your head over and over again as, while that is normal Imperial law, you're also in a stressful situation of the setting of limited resources under basically, you're all kind of cornered right now by Genestealers and Tyranids and everything else, so tensions might be stricter than what you're used to.
Gotcha.
In terms of Codex of Dark Angels, this would be up to a captain, and a captain might give him a minor punishment or something that's annoying, but it wouldn't be like death-worthy, right?
Yeah.
Soriel and Portil, you head over to the Ultramarine. Do you give him the 30 Ordos?
Indeed.
Roll me a d20.
Right. $17.
Okay.
Strong prime. Apothecary, I'm missing 3 dolls from my room. We're able to find these.
He points you first for your first mission in some intel that came in that's kind of been sitting in a dusty corner, as he says, here you are. I know of a general area where there's some stocked ammunition that we need quite desperately. While we are all operating on a rational efficiency, these poor bastards need something. The Tyranids and the Genestealers continue to come down the halls, and we are quickly running out of stockpiled and rationed ammo, getting to the point in which we are using crude bolter rounds from the previous guardsmen that were here on the previous deployment of their previous stockpile. I'm talking rusted cases, brother.
Understand.
If you can bring that ammo cache back for us, it'd be a great help. As well as I could turn the other cheek if you were to take some for yourself or to acquisition or, you know, a few bandoliers go missing. It has been a long time since anything has turned up information about this.
Hail, brother the 13th. I understand your meaning. The Lion's Angels will serve this day.
He hands you a cheap data slate for the 30 Ordos. The data slate is just your standard menial data slate. It can receive information, and it can technically transmit information over lowest bandwidth, which is like 15 feet away from each other. Or near a cogitator, but it is not effective at all in terms of transfer of data, but it's good as just like a PDA tablet.
What does it say? What does it show?
It
Oh, I know
shows
it.
a stockpile of ammunition towards the south of the labyrinth and dungeon.
Understood.
Going back to Malachi.
Yes, sir.
Malachi, how are you taking your stance inside the powered jail cell?
He's just trying to, I guess, bullshit his way out of this. So,
Over the intercom, the commissar states, "Will the one known as Soriel come to the impound of the security detail? I shall have a marine escort you there now." And as the intercom goes over, the ultramarine at the head of security ushers one of his brothers over and says, "You can go with him. You, however," he points to Portiel, "you are not allowed to go with the escort."
I go and Portiel waits by the front door for everyone.
Okay. So Soriel, you head with him, correct?
so is gonna be in the same room that I'm in?
Well, I'm asking if Soriel goes with him, and what Artorius is doing.
Oh.
After Artorius hears the intercom.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head to the trial.
There's a trial.
So,
Follow along.
so Artorius and Soriel, you managed to meet up at the security room. The guard doesn't stop you, as it's not his judgment to. You walk down as the commissar leads you into a side room that's padded off from Malachi, as he states to you, and he closes the door. "I've reviewed the footage of your green brother, and he has been caught twice trying to steal that power fist. Well, under the circumstances, I would normally have one of my own men shot. You are still the Emperor's angels, and demand some respect of that regard." Is there anything you'd wish to say for your brother before I give my judgment?
Only that he is a noble man, and I ask that you spare him with this in mind. He has fought in wars beyond your reckoning, and has killed more than your years would be doubled. That he only decided to take this out of customs that are unknown to you and non-taboo on our homeworld.
Homeworld or not, before I give my judgment, he turns to Soriel, is there anything you wish to say?
Soriel contemplates the utility of Malachi as he's presented himself in combat, and through their machinations through the crypts so far. This blood brother of mine has served us quite well. Has he been one who's been a hallmark, a pinnacle of what our bloodline has to offer? No. Is he one that I would readily select on the basis of wishing him upon my side in combat? Would he be my first choice? No. Does he represent all of the virtues that the angels of mankind should embody? Commissar makes eye contact with them, actually taking off his helmet. No. However, you look around us, in these walls, in these chasms,
through the misfortune and fate of meeting these brothers of mine in these catacombs, this one has served effectively and according to the lion's will. He has shown ingenuity, if not crudely, in many situations that have got us here. We stand ready to serve the Emperor regardless of the faults that we make along the way. He has maintained his oaths in this regard. And in making your final decision, Commissar, do take into account that he has enabled this fire team to get as far as it has. With that said, I do yield to your authority on this matter.
For such an excellent speech and well crafted and role played, you get a point of glory. And with that point of glory, the commissar says, "My judgment is as this. He is an emperor's angel, and he is a valuable asset. However, I cannot have him stealing from the shops of the limited supplies that we already have and the bare mounts economy that we are allowed to sustain. We only do so to keep everything on even ground and to give some structure to what little remains in this stressful circumstance. Remember, for your brother's sake, and remind him that the Imperium runs and functions on these systems, and to break such a thing, whether small or not, whether you have the background, the history, and or accolades, heresy crawls into the smallest of cracks, and it is a slow burn that comes with it, but one that is spacious and infects all that it touches. I shall spare your brother the death that I would give any normal man. However, there is a penance that comes with a cost. The penance that he serves is there is a cache of a plasma core. We need this plasma core, and he will retrieve it. You, your team, shall retrieve it. And he shall not be allowed back to this respite area until it is retrieved. For a starters, this should be simple as pie. You've done far better, and you've gone far further than we expected, most than other teams. In the time that you've come back from multiple respites and regroups has been minimal. Consider this a lesson of learning, and consider this also my lenience of mercy.
Your restraint, adherence to the customs of imperial law, and mercy are well received, Commissar. Do not expect this brother nor this squad to show their faces within these halls until the penance is complete.
Okay. You have another quest added to your section. You have a cache and a penance quest. Malachi cannot enter this. After he leaves, he will not be able to enter the church until... the cathedral until he is retrieved at the plasma core. The others can, but you cannot, Malachi. You are free to go as the maglocks are dropped off your wrists, and the plasma door opens, allowing you all to leave the area. As you walk
And I
back
see
up
my
the
brothers. Brothers! Thank you. And I just, I guess, get out of the thing.
Thank you.
Yes, brother. Thank you for getting me out of this mess.
And
We are not-
I bring my fist and I swing it right towards Mikhail's chest, or what's his name?
Malachi.
His name isn't Mikhail.
Malachi.
Malachi's chest.
You bring your Crozius, you said?
No, fist.
Just his
So you
fist.
just swing your
Just a
fist
punch.
and knock him in the chest as you feel the kind of dent and pushback on your chest, Malachi.
What was that for, brother?
What do you mean what that was for, you ass? You tried to steal twice.
I did not try to steal, brother. I was just
Up
cleaning
and
the
started
power
in
fist.
the room. You tried to
Would
leave
you
the
two
room.
children start
Yes.
another bickering fight in these halls, or would you rather get to the damn exit and off with this penance? This is the stupidity you guys do.
Penance? What penance? What's going on?
Are you stupid and deaf?
No, I wasn't there, brother. I was
dude.
in the cell.
We have to get him an extra free item for free because of your fuck up.
Oh, so what do we have to get him?
Venture back into the crypts and find a
I believe
plasma
it was
core.
called the Mind Goblin.
A plasma core. If I bring this plasma core, can I
Take
maybe
one
have
shot
that power
wound
fist?
for that.
Can I trade the plasma core for a power fist?
You
That's
may
my
trade the
question.
plasma core for the right to show your face
Oh
in
my
these halls once more.
Fracking
Until then, you are banished.
You're going in first. I want you to know that every dark corridor we go down, you're going down first.
All right. I'll do this penance.
Bold of you to assume you have the choice.
Doesn't seem too difficult. I think I remember seeing a plasma core in that room that I shot. If that was a plasma core, I don't know.
Well, gonna make our way to the exit. Does anyone have any further business they want to attend to while we are here?
Where were we?
Anyone other than Malachi?
Any prayers you wish to do at the altars, or restopods or anything?
Pray for me, brother.
Any rituals?
I think I did all of my things.
We're also, by the way, down to 15 ordos. I have it, but yeah, so you should know.
With that stated, I now ask, do you all wish to continue or end session here?
It's a tough one because you have a glory point.
We do, yeah. I was about to say.
You can always save it and bank it for a card next time.
The cards are really useful.
Or we can go to that room real quick. Use the glory point.
Well,
Grab the plasma thing.
It depends on everyone else and how tired they are or how much they wish to stay up. As I said, this is a time for you to choose if you wish to do that.
Yes. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm good, but it's up to you guys.
Artorias?
I'm good.
I'm off tomorrow.
Soriel?
Yep, I'm off tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow, but we can push further on this.
Okay. So, you head out once again. Now, you come to the two elevators. As before, do you wish to go up down the first elevator or the second one?
There was another path from the first.
The one back to
The one we came back, yeah. I think.
Because if the first elevator is the one path, however, the cache that was mentioned was supposed to be in the south, so it probably makes more sense to go from the bottom. We'll probably have to go through that chaos room though instead this time because the other one is a deadly radiation shithole.
But like what I was thinking at least, right? Like the one with the radiation. I think that's the one that has the plasma core thing.
Yeah, that's
I think
the room
that's
that
what's
also-
in there.
Oh, I'd be more than happy to let you go on in there, Malachi.
Oh yeah,
That'll
I'll
be a-
definitely go in there. Like I made it. God, did I blast that?
Yeah, that'd be a burden well off the entire squad because you'd be dead.
God
Nah,
damn!
I wouldn't be dead. I don't die. Yeah, when I shot the plasma shot, like the room got cooler and I don't know. So
Did it?
it did.
No,
It did.
it didn't.
You
No.
said it did. You said that the heat went everywhere, so it cooled the room a little bit.
The one thing you took
No.
out was the cooling system.
I told you that's not what I said. I told you that you shot and you opened up the vents. Yes, it pumped the heat into the room, but you shut down the cooling system, so it shut the vents on the generator, which forced the hot air to be busted through the normal vents, which opened up the normal vents, shunting the snakes out of it from being scorched to death, which shunted them into the room to attack all of you, which caused the room with the radiation to technically be cooler, but
Yeah,
also
that's
for
what I
the
was
other
saying.
rooms to be hotter and to increase in heat and not be
So that's-
regulated.
That's exactly what I said. But like,
But there's more radiation in there now because it's superheated.
Arcturus is our resident chaplain. Thoughts on the
Running
route
back
with the
and
chaos
forth.
door?
Well, one of us, if we could, brave a little bit of radiation damage,
Never heard any
cannot.
Mechanicus. How
we'll be able.
We cannot.
you could,
Good.
possible. Wouldn't it
Well,
would,
right,
it would hurt, but
Try
it's
to besiege
possible.
I don't think our starter will die that quick to radiation, right?
Hmm.
We probably get a little bit wonky.
Let's take a vote. You know what? So's giving up at like maintaining any level of individual command. Take it as a
So-
vote, squad.
I
Do we go to the
mean,
south or do we go
what-
to the north?
I go
Where were we
south.
before?
So, you see my little green cursor? This is the room where the Raveners were
Uh-huh.
and everything.
Hold on.
So this is the door that goes to the radiation shed hole. This is the hallway where there was that one like warp door. And then the other path we have is actually up top up here. There was this one other sort of bridge like way that we didn't go. Those are our three paths.
I'm just asking what elevator do you want to spawn out of? The top elevator up here where you started, or the bottom second elevator that you started down here, which leads back down and around?
That area is fucked. So probably the north one. Oh. Poor Teal's gonna, with or without them, go to the north one.
Oh, God.
hmm.
Are the rest of you going to follow?
Indeed.
I think I might go to the radiation, but fuck.
You probably could get the core from down there, but you're going to be risking radiation unless you are okay taking radiation.
Unless I blast another hole in the room.
Good.
Who grabbed me?
Mikhail, this is your redemption arc. You have to go in there and.
But
renew
we're not in
yourself
the
with
same
lime.
place. They went to a different place.
Which duck?
All right, Portillo moves forward, going into uncharted waters. And
Well, we are before we get too confident, and then these cores
I'll go
actually
to the
quite. What
radiation.
were you saying?
This is my penance
What?
to bear, brothers. I'll just go by myself and do that.
Okay, Malachi. You go through the second elevator as you split from the party. And you head down here. You come to the twin doors of left or right.
I'll go to the one we fought the Raveners.
You come into the room. It's steaming hot in here, and you see there's the door over here where the sweat is coming off the flesh and bleeding on the ground.
Okay, so I open the door, press the button.
You open up the door, as you feel the slight tingle in your suit on your hands and feet of radiation pelting off the ceramite.
Okay. Can I have an awareness check to see if I can see the plasma generator or the plasma
You can make an awareness check.
battery? God damn, that shit has not that funny. My wife is laughing right now, like. Right. So...
Your wife is laughing at
No,
you right now.
no, she's laughing at some TikTok or whatever, but she's like laughing like super loud, like that shit can't be that
So
funny.
1 on the wrath and 3. So
Yes, I got 3.
you see there's a couple of glows around here. There's the glow of where the different panels are for the heated up gears that are crunching the, like, you know, that are trying their best to move on their own, but have been, you know, super heated up, so they're constantly giving off heat and steam. And you see a soft arc of glow of plasma from the middle of the room, but it's kind of hard to see because it's covered up by a bunch of metal and all, like, the heating plates and shit that are surrounding it, but there is a soft arc glow from there. What do you wish to
So,
do?
what do I need to roll, I guess, to... If I shoot those gears, will, like, you know, clear a little bit, like, of the room, like, the gears there, like, is still, like, not letting, I guess, anything fucking move or whatever.
Well, the gears were caused by your last issue, where you shot down a hole and had broke the conveyor belt, so they was working twice as hard to make the conveyor belt move, which was working twice as hard to make electricity to allow the cooling systems to function, which trapped the vents closed and then funneled the heat out everywhere else into the other separate rooms. So those gears are working twice as hard right now, and they're generating heat. Could you shoot the gears? I mean, if you want to, you can make a ballistic check to shoot the gears, if that's what you think is the best option.
Can I use something? No, but this might be... I don't know how it works, but, like, can I use something, like, to shield myself from the radiation? Like have something in between me, like a shield type of thing, you know, like something...
Like a storm shield?
Yeah, something like that. Or even, like, use some of the Raveners' bodies, like, if I can, like, get some of the armor of them, and, like, use it as, like, a shield to go closer to the glowing plasma.
Again,
Without
you can,
getting, like,
you
as
can
much.
always attempt, but I
Okay,
need to know
what do I
what
need
you're
to roll
wanting to do.
So I want to see if I can grab some of or skin one of the Raveners and grab, like, some of the plating and maybe
To
put it on top of
skin
my
a
armor.
Ravener in the first place, I will need you to roll me a survival check to not
Alright.
fuck
Survival.
yourself on the acidic blood. Because they are decomposing into biomass right now, so they are rotting.
Alright. So, where's the right?
Damn.
That was a good roll.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of... That's some
So we got an
Calvinite
8.
shit right there.
we got an 8. Is that any shift in there?
What were the points you got?
So I got I got 8 in total. And a 5 wrath. And I got 3 6s in there.
You just barely passed the check as a 7.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
you'll get no shifts out of that, but you pass to be able to skin them and take the armor off. So you have a bunch of plates of Tyranid armor Tyranid armor all over the ground. Now what do you want to do?
I guess I want to use them as a shield.
Well,
Try and, like,
they're a bunch of metal plates essentially, How are you wanting? So you want to try to construct a shield out of it?
Sure. Yeah.
To
Gotta make like
construct
a
a shield, I'm going to need you to make me a
survival as well, or no? Because you're basically making something to survive.
checking to see what this would be under. This would be a scholar check.
Scholar? What scholar?
Scholar is involving intelligence, and the scholar in this case is you being able to remember how to turn raw biomechanical bio parts into a bio shield with nothing but the bone, sinew, and flesh around you. They're not exactly common parts, and it's not really survival, because survival is, well, with willpower to go through the pain and to cut it up of a foreign Xenos target. This one is involving intelligence.
Intelligence. We'll put it more. I mean, it's not up to me, but I think like when you're like skinning like an animal in the world.
Skinning an animal and skinning a Xenos are two different things here. Skinning a deer doesn't have acid blood and biomass that's trying to fry you alive.
No, but I mean, I already skinned it. To me, it's like building something like makeshift, like a hunter building something to survive.
Yes. In the case of the hunter, though, you have trees, string, and other things at your disposal. Here, you just have the plates, the bone, the skeleton, the sinew. You don't have any other tools beyond that. Maybe wires, if you can cobble them from the shafts and things, but you're taking a lot of foreign parts to combine into something.
Okay.
The scholar is you having the intellect to be able to see that I have all these parts. Can I craft something with it? MacGyver it. A hunter would be, I've used my survival training to know that I can craft the twigs and the twine together to make a bundle, and then I can use the sticks and the wood to bend and make a bow, and then use heavier
So
sticks.
instead of building something, can I just like you said, like, can I just grab wire stuff and just like attach it to on top of my armor? Like an extra layer of armor? Like the armor from
So
like
you want
the
to tie
Space
it to
Marine
yourself.
shoulder pads? Yeah. I think it will
You
be
can
like
tie it to
that would be more
yourself, but it's
survival.
not going to it will do similar things, but not of the same effects. Roll me a survival check if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean it's like compared to my other one, it's like way lower. Okay, let's see. Right, not too bad. Thanks, I got 6.
So your 6 comes back with you are able to tie them to your armor in a rudimentary style of plating. You have some extra on your check. You're getting the shield would have given you a +4 because it would have been a proper, construction. This is a +2. So when you walk into the room, you're going to make me a toughness check with your adjusted pool plus 2 more extra dice.
All right. I got an 8, I think. Yep, 8.
Okay. So go ahead and move your speed, and then we'll go from there. Move your movement as if you were in combat.
Yep. Could be a 7. I can't see the, kind of lost the, wait. Yeah, I can't see the after. Okay, I see. Yep, over here it should be.
Yep. So you approach the area, wading around the dark. Your toughness check gets you to a passable degree as you take 2 wounds of radiation damage as it seeps through your armor. The carapace armor is helping in regard to dissipate some of it, but it is like getting fried on the outside. The heavy amounts of radiation in the room are definitely doing a number on you as you're starting to like sweat. You kind of feel a little ill. You get closer to the plasma generator itself, and you see that the glow inside of it is that there's a bunch of metal plates all around it, as well as a sort of a insulated shielding around it, and then in the middle is kind of like where the core is.
All right, can I do a strength check, I guess, to see if I can lift it? Is it like super? Is it like really big that
Well, the
heavy, or is it
generator.
like smaller?
What are you trying to lift?
Like, let's just take the generator, try to move it, and just get out of the room, basically.
The generator is bolted to the ground.
No, I mean the thing in the middle. Do I have to break
Well,
it in?
So I want you to imagine with me. Imagine a dome. Imagine a ball, right? There's a dome generator, and around it is a metal shield. And there's metal plates around it. On the inside of that, there's an insulated wall of like clear, not glass, but like clear mystery metal thing. And then beyond that is more metal plating to reflect it. And then at the very, very middle is like a couple of is like a plasma core. So what is your strength wanting to do here?
So I will have to like get just the thing in the middle, right? Like the actual, like the thing
If
outside
you
is too
want to
heavy
get
for
the
me to pick up.
core, you will have to rip the core out of it, or to find a way to open up the shieldings to get to the core.
Okay. Could I like
Malachi,
what's up?
what are your? Would you like to? You're looking for this core. You're in a pretty shit spot. You're kind of by yourself on this and things, but we do have a point of glory available to us.
Yeah, I know we have that, but I was like, if you guys want me to use it, I could, but if you guys want to save it for your own mission, I'm totally fine with that. Well, whatever you guys want to do.
It's fine if you use it. I'm with Soriel. I'll do a vote to.
If you can
Artorias?
tell a great tale to make this narrative, you know, make it work, where you tell of some miraculous way that you're able, and let's say this is exactly what you're looking for, and all that. If you could tell a good tale for it, everything, you have my support.
You mean like role play a tale?
Yeah, because like with the glory, you can use it as like if I'm not mistaken, as a narrative.
So wrath can be used as narrative decorations to get things done, but it's in the worst way to you possible, but it gets it done. A glory point is like a miracle. A shot in the dark, it got it done, it's clean. It doesn't magically solve every situation, but it gets you to the best possible scenario to solve it, or it solves it.
Because you're about to open up the core of a generator. You already took 2 wounds just for entering the room, and you're about to take off the shielding. You're about to get turbo fucked by radiation here. So that's the only reason I bring it up here, is also because you're alone. So
It's up to you guys, to be honest. Like the whole, like I thought you said you wanted me to like I guess role play like something like you did. I don't have the vocabulary for that, man.
no, it doesn't have to be
It's
like
kind of
go speech
difficult
and
for me
things.
to like
No,
role
no,
play
no.
when it's like, my language is not that great, that's
He's asking you just to do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah, there's no expectation here. Oh, that just
But he's asking you essentially to engage in the role play. If you're going to use it, that you will tell what you're going to do and engage in the role play of what you would do beyond I smash take.
correct.
I see. I understand. Let me see what I can think to do.
Artorias, Portiel, what do you say? Artorias?
I think he fell asleep.
Oh, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Was I muted that whole time?
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that. No, I said, yeah, no, I'm fine if he uses the glory.
They're waiting for Artorias at this point to give his input.
Artorias might have fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
All good? Anyway. So we'll say that 2's yay. You can go ahead and use it. Go for it.
All right. Let me think about something that will make sense, I guess. This is a plasma coil, you said? Or is it what is it? A plasma
It's
what?
a plasma core.
A plasma core. Okay. Well, I have a plasma cannon. So, how can I break into it? Can I like using the, I guess, using the glory point? Can I just like shoot my melta in an angle that would just break the box or break the thing to expose the plasma core?
Describe to me how you would do this in your own narrative way.
Oh, okay. So Malachi, he will grab his melta gun and point it at the generator in an angle that wouldn't hit directly the core, just to break a hole in it to be able to expose the core and grab it. And by doing that, he will It's kind of stupid, but so he will grab his plasma cannon and basically put the core inside the plasma cannon so it will contain it.
Oh.
Is that viable? I guess. Like,
So
I
you
don't know
spend
how
the
to
point
tell
of
it like
glory.
super epic.
You take your melta gun as you side point it to the
Mm-hmm.
canister. You blow off as the melta gun punches through the armor, the rippling metal, the shielding, and cuts a hole straight through it. Upon which the core is unstable, and by sacrificing your plasma pistol and its makeup, you rip the inside of your plasma pistol out and slam the core into it. Doing so in just enough time to avoid a radiation breach and leak, you manage to contain it within your plasma pistol at the sacrifice that the plasma pistol doesn't function as a pistol anymore. With that said, the heatsink is able to slowly regulate the core down to a noticeable number. In your hand, it is quite hot and feels clingy and zingy to the touch like pins and needles, but you are able to contain it. The brief wish of radiation blows out and melts the side door at the bottom of the area, but you were able to dodge such a thing and get the core safely extracted.
Perfect. I appreciate you guys for letting me use that rat point. I think I was gonna go the same route just by fucking rolling, but it probably wouldn't make it.
It's pretty ingenious sticking that in your gun.
Yeah, I mean, like I was like, the sadder thing is a plasma cannon. It's not a plasma gun, so it's a big ass fucking weapon. Yeah, I was like, that's the only way I see it working, other than like maybe fucking.
Well, you had a
put it on
plasma
his fucking
pistol,
hand.
and so I sacrificed your
No, it was.
plasma.
Oh yeah.
So I sacrificed your plasma pistol instead of your plasma cannon.
Okay, perfect.
Well, Malachi, are you gonna sit around there?
So Malachi is just gonna fucking start running. Run, and can I just go straight to the elevator, or do I have to like kind of go?
You manage to run back and get your way through the elevator as you come back covered in Tyranid pieces that have been burnt to shit and horribly irradiated as the Geiger counter on your Auspex goes off a little bit. Artorias and Soriel goes.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Brothers, I found the plasma core.
Yo takes a good look at him. What? You actually did it.
Yes, I did, brother.
By the lion, you may actually have his blood coursing through your veins.
Yes, even worse that I have to fight 2 Carnifexes over there to get it. I
I'm
single-handedly killed them, and you know, in
Portillo
Malachi
goes.
fashion.
Portillo goes, bullshit. I wasn't there to kill it for you. And continues.
And Artorias is taking a nap.
Portillo,
We
as he has recovered this and basically finished his penance, it may be prudent to have him, how should I say, rectify his relations with those that have supported us.
We shall rectify the situation.
Well, I'll say you can do that next session, maybe after you have the ammo cache with you on a successful trip back when you need it. But we shall end session